Wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time. Morning, morning, gaming community. With Crazy Lou, it's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. In the world of games, we're just meant to be. Grab us, come and eat a scene. Crazy Lou is ready, it's a gaming scene. Fruities training people, orders in. All recent gaming, go rates and pay top bean. Good morning, Tom and Louie. It's a world of unity. Upbeat and lively, we're feeling so free. Wake up, it's a brand new.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin!
Real quick, I gotta change something real quick. Hold up, chat. Hold up, my chat. Let me change something right now. Boom. Okay, this is better now. Okay, I see now we see Crazy Louie on there. Sound just in case because this thing always changes everything. I knew it. Audio input. Hold on, chat. Okay, this is better. I knew that my audio input was coming up from the microphone. Damn it. Why does it always do that? I don't understand. But either way, though, good morning, everybody else, afternoon, and even the crazy one. Wish you a beautiful and an awesome Monday. Christmas time is here. I don't know how the rest of the song goes. But either way, though, it's coming near. What's up, chat? How you guys doing? What's cooking? What's happening? What's going on? I'm waiting for Joey. He said he was going to come today, but I don't know where he at, though. He could be coming in like at half an hour later or something. I don't know. I'm waiting for Joey. Joey, we waiting for you, Joey. Here, let me send him a video. Say, Joey. Joey, we're waiting for you, Joey. We are here live waiting for you. What time you're coming, Joey? But hey, wow, crazy stuff today. Big B Money ABK. Huh. Right. Okay. So, why so serious? Good morning. He says, I'm back. Safo, what's up? Safo, how you doing, girl? What's cooking? I hate to pony Bob, but the slander Yote is getting for not winning anything is crazy. I never seen anything like that before. Well, I mean, because of her attitude and stuff like that out there, I mean, some people, just, I heard some stuff about like her attitude and stuff like that. I didn't see like anything like blow up or anything, but hey, that's some people got mad at her for some stuff she said out there, but it is what it is. Not the gameplay, not the story, not the piece, just not for not winning an award. Oh man, go so Yote. Well, but here's the thing though, right? It goes so Yote. The thing was, remember one thing, Safo, that each and every year they bring up a meme. And the meme these Sony fanboys always bring is Xbox did not get nominated for a game of the year. So they acting like a nomination is a win. Really. So for them, that's a win because Xbox did not get a game on the list. Xbox didn't have anything on there, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, okay, you get nominated. That's cool. Good for you. But did you get an award? No. So, and here we are ready to slander you guys because y'all didn't get jack shit. Well, except for the TV show, but that's it. But when it comes to games, jack shit y'all got. I really hope people were better than this, and it's coming from the PS community. Hey, that's what it is, Safo. They love to slander, and that's what they get. They love to slander. And when we come back and slander them back, they get mad at us because, hey, why not? Let's slander them for a little bit, right? You base, it's F. Ghost of your plate. Oh, damn. BB Money ABK XOXBK. I thought it was ABK. BB Money, why don't you just put your look. You have to say this again and again. Just put your name as I got a girlfriend. We all know who it is. Oh Lord. Sony dudes put so much stock in the TGA and the awards and used this slander for Xbox for years. I'm happy to see it blow up in their face and have a Game Pass game sweep the show. Yes, sir. I'm happy about that too. Woo! Call for the priest says no one is slandering Ghost of Octane. I played through it and game is trash. Plus the way what's her face acted at the words, he is a clown. Damn. You guys are in for Santa today. So Jacob Nova, good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Call for the priest. Good morning, whole grain bread. He says Xbox won awards for what? What do you mean they won 2 awards? Plus, if you add Clear of his Curse Expedition 33, then that's 3. If we add it, of course. But you know what? Maybe we will add it later on. It all depends when Joey comes on, and we start slandering. Let's see how much fun we're going to have with this one. But hey, 2 minutes out the midnight one. Yes, sir. That is so true. They won. So Jacob Nova, good morning to your sister. Sony panicked because Xbox bought Call of Duty and therefore got their gas flopped instead of focusing on the face that they are and are one. Summary: Sony PlayStation won't lose because Xbox beat them. Sony. Well, lose out of fear. Hmm. Hey, New Jack, what's up, buddy? Hey, Steven, my brother Steven, man. Steven and I have been friends for like, woo-wee, almost for 25, maybe even more. I think we're about to celebrate 25th anniversary here as friends. But how you doing? He says, no Bloodborne 2. Why do they expect Bloodborne 2? I don't understand. Or they want the Bloodborne, what is it, remaster, remake, for it to go 60 FPS on the PlayStation, yada, 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 and all that stuff. But hey, it's not happening. They've been begging for that for years. Well, you know what I would do? I would stay quiet and just let things come true. I wouldn't go out there and say, oh, yeah, Bloodborne's coming. Nah, just be quiet about it. Just be quiet. Ubase says, only award that Sony won was for a TV show. Laugh out loud. 1,000%. Because look, guys, look. The thing was about this Game Awards, right? I told you guys before, like I wasn't really like enthusiast to go ahead and watch it. Like I wasn't like, yeah, it's the Jeff Keighley Game Awards because we all know, we all see what happens, yada yada yada. So it's the same thing, or Sony wins or someone else wins and yada yada yada. But we never get to see no presence of Xbox. I don't understand why we never see no presence of Xbox because look, Xbox published several games on here, right? They deserve to be on there. But hey, it is what it is, right? I'm not gonna be that guy that goes out there and cries like, "Oh, no Xbox." No, I don't want to cry for no damn Game Award shit. I don't care about that stuff. I mean, at the end of the day, they do cool. At least they get some Xbox fans to go watch your show, which they didn't. And not only that, it was a bad show too, which I already knew that because from the pacing that we had this whole year from Jeff Keighley, his shows have been kind of like this has been going down little by little. I know that the CFO is about money, but what are a COO? We got to Google that one too. We got a new Cinemax COO. Let's see what COO means, just in case. COO means. Okay, COO means a pigeon or dove or soft murmuring sound. Coo. No, it's not coo. COO meaning in business. Okay, it's not a coo. Chief Operating Officer, that's what it means. The second in command to the CEO. He is the second in command. Jacob Nova, second in command. Yes. Pretty much like the vice president, yeah. You gotta love that coffee. So I'm waiting for Joey to hop in. Let's see if he hops in. But either way, if he doesn't, we're gonna continue on with the show, right? So, like I was saying though, right, chat? I mean, today, I decided to do this show today because on Friday I woke up pretty late because we went to bed super late. I mean, that show started at 9 p.m. and ended at around 12:30 my time. And after that, we had a birthday party going on behind the scenes here. That's why I didn't pop on the show as much because it was a birthday party. I only popped up like around to the end and, hanging out with the guys, which was a good thing because the whole team was here. You had Dark, you had Silent, you had Sour Blow, you had Plume, and I came by a couple times until the end. In the end, I sat here for like an hour and 30 minutes and I asked them, hey, what would you review the show? They sat there 7, 5, 7, stuff like that. In hindsight, remember when Xbox skipped the Game Awards and got smoked for it? Looking at how much Jeff charges to advertise during the Game Awards, was Xbox all right along? 100%. Joy, you mean Angry Joe? Yes, I'm waiting for Joe to come by. I'm waiting for his butt to answer me, but I don't know where he's at. He said he was about to come. I think he's still sleeping though, because he hasn't answered me since this morning. But yeah, he said he was gonna be by though. But I'm waiting for him. He's about to come anytime soon. But yeah, so like I said though, chat. Let's begin with this. What did you guys rate the show? I mean, you guys saw it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys enjoy it? There was a couple things I did like from the Jeff Keighley show. There's like a couple things, a couple games. Um, but yeah, he's charging a lot of money. Like even though, right? Even though when you look at it, it doesn't seem much. But for example, you got to pay 1 million just for 3 minutes of a video game, right? And you know that advertising will actually help the game to sell. But 1 million means you have to sell like 14,000, 15,000 copies of the game, pretty much, to get that money back. I said to get that money back, but basically, it all depends on how much like the person is making, right? Because remember when we had developers here on the show, which was Elaine and her husband, she told us that first you have to pay off the part that commissions, like for example you have to pay off Steam and all those guys, and you have to pay lawyers, and you got to pay taxes, then you got to pay a whole lot of stuff before they start making money. So if that money doesn't come back to them, shit, it's probably gonna not gonna be 14,000 sales. It's probably gonna be more than that. Because even though we look at it, we look like 1 million, 1 million cash is nothing. It's pretty much nothing, right? We look at it, but hey, it all depends on how much they make after they sell the game. Let's say they make 15% or 20% of the game. I mean, in order to cover that $1 million they have to spend for 3 minutes, it's a lot, and I do mean a lot of money and a lot of game sales in order to cover that alone just for that show, which is insane though. But the thing is, though, Safo, Xbox did have presence, and they did was showing a Game Pass, commercial, which was pretty cool. They had a Game Pass commercial, which was nice, seeing that Pass commercial in there, and that's about it. Now, did they give them games? No. Nah. Why? Why should they give them games? At least they got some games from Xbox, and we got a little hints from Gears of War and all that stuff, but we didn't get nothing from Xbox pretty much. It was all a bunch of mobile, some Steam, some PlayStation, because we saw that Phantom Blade was there, and the funny thing is, Phantom Blade is going to be exclusive for only about a year. Hmm. And here's the funny part: we can wait. We got no problem. We'll wait a year. Why not? We got so much to play, especially with that Game Pass pumping games in there. Ah, a year goes by super fast. I mean, look at the other day. We saw, what was this game called? Silent Hill 2. And already a year went by, and look at us. We're right now playing Silent Hill 2. So yeah, we'll wait. We ain't no rush. And so, automatically, they are the beta testers. Now look. In defense of Phantom Blade, though, the first time I saw it, yes, it did look like ass, but this time it looks way more better than what it did in the beginning. In the beginning, it did look like ass. Now, what I found weird was, why did he say it was a world premiere when it was not a world premiere? There was several things he said. Oh, this is a world premiere, and it's not a world premiere because we have seen Phantom Blade like 50 times already. I was, mm, mm. Because I believe Xbox playing them cards right, like it or not. Jacob No with the 56 super. He says, if you thought fair games, the money is pronounced like S. It's a bad name that then introduced PlayStation new gas games from the Game Awards for Loop. Uh oh. Speaking of that, where is that? Did the Fair Games actually show their game on there? Hey, what the Papa Lewis? What's up, brother? Good morning. Did they actually show that game in there? Because look, like I said, I was not there for the whole show, right? I was not there for all the show. I watched the trailers I wanted to see, right? Because I saw a bunch every time I hopped in. It was usually the same trailers, the same animated trailers. Because it's kind of funny though. We saw the same animated trailers in the Game Awards, and it's just again the same animated trailers. I'm like, wait, this is like pretty much the same animated trailer I saw the other day, Hmm. Or I saw earlier before, like it always looked the same, but different game looked the same. Fair Games' latest trailer removed the S. Really? Elden Ring broke the gaming industry. I'm tired of the art style. I'm tired of the play mechanics, and this all industry appears to be making now. Hmm. Safo, here's the thing though, right? The thing is, I said it before and I'll say this again. AAA games nowadays are just not, people are a bit tired of them. I'm a bit tired of them. Like, for example, I bought the Terminator 2 2D game, which I will review it tomorrow if I get to finish it completely today. Because here's what's funny though, I bought the Terminator 2D game yesterday, sat down, played it, and I gotta say something, right? I finished the game in like an hour, right? Pretty much 45 minutes to an hour. The game. But the thing is, the first run I did a little bit good until the end. And the end, I was getting my butt kicked, and then I said, okay, let me redo it again. I went and replayed it again. Went and replayed it again. Until like the third time, it took me like 45 minutes to finish because I was already becoming a pro. And I finished in 45 minutes. But I said, is this the game? I mean, I can't believe you only use Arnold like one or two times, the Terminator one or two times in the game. But wait a minute, hold up a second. I went in it again. I said, wait, there's options in the story, and the story does change. And when you change the story, of course, you get to use more of Arnold. And man, I'm telling you, it gets better. So yeah, for $26, I would say, it's not bad of a price though, because it's got a story within a story within a story. Like, what would happen if you did something different? Like for example, if you killed what was his name? That dude who was handling Cyberdyne. If you kill him and not let him go to Cyberdyne to blow it up, you get a different story. So it's super interesting to see. Super interesting to see, and I love the follow up to that. They really did a good job with that. They did. It was amazing. It was amazing. But yeah. But either way, though, like I said, I gotta finish it so I can sit down tomorrow, review it, and give you guys my thoughts about the Terminator 2 game. Unless if there's more news out there. But I did not see the Fair Games latest trailer. What was it? Was it the Game Awards? Let me see. Let me see now. Fair Games latest trailer. All right, here we go. But it's not here though. On the Game Awards, was it there? Because you know what, I really. Hmm. Let's go see. I already got the list here of all the games that that were shown in the Game Awards. I bought Terminator 2D for 2 cents. Really? You use the what's it called? You use the what was that thing called? The rewards, right? To get it. Yep. Nice, nice, nice. So let's see now. Let me go check. Let me see. Casey Hudson is directing the new Star Wars game. Galactic Race is on the way. Diablo 4, an expansion of Diablo 4, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, Control. That Control trailer was pretty cool. Leon Kennedy, more Resident Evil. Ugh. Pragmata, Invisible versus launches. Okay, all right. So last of two. Let's see. Exodus, Rise of the June trailer. Let me see. Last of Us director reveals new game. What is this? Uh-oh. House Market, first look at Sorrows. The Ascent reveals next game, which that was pretty sweet. Total War was pretty cool. The Witness, let me see. Just going down the list. We're going to go through this game the whole way. No worries. I'm just checking if I see fair games, which I did not. Because I don't remember seeing fair games when I check out these trailers. Nope. 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 I knew that there wasn't any fair games trailer in here. Nope. 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 Ah, see, I knew that wasn't on there though. Stupid never dies. Okay, all right. So I know it wasn't on there though, because I thought it was gonna be on there, but it's not though. But yeah, I mean, let me see. So Novik with another 50 sec super. He says, four lupus from the left for that director and fanboys are running wild with it. But the most shocking that PlayStation itself says it's like a promo. Really? Oh, really? I got MS points getting two or three every month starting next year. So Big B Money. So now we finally figured out Big B Money strategy to get GTA 6. He's gonna be collecting Microsoft cash to get GTA 6. Shame on you, Big B Money. Shame on you. I thought you were gonna pay cash money for that Big B Money. Man, I don't know what Big B Money gonna do, man. He's gonna be playing that Game Pass like crazy. And then when that game comes out, he's gonna go ahead and yeah, yeah, that's what he's gonna do. Yep, yep, yep. Yes, sir. Sony isn't showing if they're getting shut at the show. They will never recoup. Damn the slander. Okay, so let's go through the list, guys. Let's go through the list of what was shown. What did I like? What did I enjoy? Since you know my buddy Joey, I think is still sleeping, but yeah, he'll be up pretty soon and say, "Oh, Lou, I'm here." If he's not, I'll be pretty sad though. Like, no, Joe, you left me all alone, Joe. Why, Joe? Why? Why did you leave me all alone? All right, let's bring this to the list right here. So, let me see. Let's start with everything that was shown at the Game Awards. All right, got it over here. So, guys, like I said, let's start from over here. So, we have from the Game Awards, we have Baldur's Gate 3 devs review next game. I did not see the game. Baldur's Gate 3 Dynamic Students up for the next game officially known as officially known what the damn statue was all Larian and its original Divinity IP and the new entry titled Divinity. It's Larian's biggest game ever, according to host Jeff Keighley and a continuation of the series. Oh, really? I did not see that game though. So wait, the whole situation with the statue was a game from Larian? From Baldur's Gate? Wow. Hmm. Look, Baby Money says, I got $94 for MS points. Take my money. Oh, you see, chat? You see? You see, chat? Yep. Doom Reaper. Divinity looks nuts. I have not seen Divinity. Let me see if I can go see it. Like I said, I wasn't there to watch the whole. Let's go get it right here. For adult audiences only. Oh. Uh-oh. So Divinity paid 1 million bucks to get this trailer on there. Nice. Let's go see this trailer. I'm gonna put any sound, guys, because I don't want to get a copyright strike. So this is basically Divinity, right? Hmm. Interesting. Oh wow, that does look crazy though. Yeah, let me just go ahead and just forward this. Can you guys see it? Let me see. Okay, I guess you guys can. Hmm. But the question is, do they actually show gameplay of this game? Because it looks pretty cool. Wow, that looks insane. Holy smokes. Uh-oh. Ooh, oh, Lord. Oh, no, no, no. Ugh. Ooh, pigs eating the flesh? Oh, Lord. Is that it? That's all they showed? I gotta watch this trailer, more calmly, but damn, pigs eating flesh. Ugh. Yeah. It looks pretty wild, though. It does, it does. It looks pretty amazing. You're right. So, Divinity was shown, right? Stop with the ad blocks. Hey, dímelo. Ay, espérate. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second. Hold up. Let me pause this for a moment. Hold up. Está bien, gracias. Sorry about that, Jack. My bad. I had to get some keys open. Sorry about that. So yes. Ah. So Divinity was out there. Nice. Okay. No gameplay. Uh-oh. Damn. Take Nova with another 100 sex super. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. He says the Division X PlayStation game gas leaks. It was very good concept MMO. A big goo monster tries to flood a base that is only a part of it. Why does Sony cancel what turns out to be good? Jacob, bro, I don't know where the heck Sony's going. I don't know where the heck. I don't know what they're doing, man. I mean, for example, Twisted Metal shouldn't have been not been canceled. I mean, you have a good TV show there. They should have pumped up the work and make a Twisted Metal, live service game for us to enjoy. But that didn't happen. The Last of Us TV shows out there too. We did not get a factions either, so I don't get it. I mean, look what happened uh with Fallout. I mean, Fallout the game. The good thing was that what Microsoft didn't do was increase the price, because even though you got a free upgrade, right? The good thing was it did not increase the price. They did not, say, okay, we put the graphics up, let's put it to 60, which really let the game pump. And look how much it sold. That game went crazy on sales. It sold everywhere. It sold even in the. I mean, I don't know. That thing even sold to people who didn't even know what Fallout was. I'm not kidding you. That was insane. I mean, that Fallout TV show really increased and popped up the sales right there. But the thing is with Sony is they give you a TV show, and then they come around and say, well, let's remaster it and put it up to 60 to get some money. Wow. I mean, still, should have just given that for free. I seriously don't understand. But again, I don't know why they keep canceling games. I don't get it. I mean, look, the Spider-Man thing, the Spider-Man, multiplayer looked a lot of fun. We saw a little bit about it, a little bit of teasers from it, and I was like, wow, if would have been released, it would have pumped up some stuff over there on PlayStation. But you know what? It is what it is. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I don't even know what the heck is going on there, but yeah. Tomb Reaper says the Tomb Raider games look great, and D4 Paladin plus new Star Wars Razor. Yes, sir. I did not like the back in the day the Star Wars Pod Racer from N64 and PS1, I think it was. That Pod Racer did not like it, but this one has me intrigued though. This one has me intrigued. So this right here, Casey Hudson is directing an old Star Wars game. This trailer right here was pretty cool, but at the end of the day, we have to wait till 2030 to see this game. 2030 or before 2030 to get the release of this game. It's going to take a while for this game to come out, which sucks, but hey, what can we do? What can we do? At least, it's cooking something. Mhm. Let's go. There's a Star Wars Knight of the Old Republic Mass Effect Alan Casey Hudson is developing a new Star Wars game, Star Wars Fates of the Old Republic, a third-person action game in development for PC and consoles. It's described as a spiritual successor to the turn-based Knights of the Old Republic RPG from the early 2000s. So yes, like I said, they got Star Wars Galactic Racers on there too, which awesome. I mean, for those guys who love those pod racing, I did not like it from back in the day. But like I said, though, I'm intrigued to try it out later on. Per Racer is Xbox backwards compact. Is it really that good though, as people say? Because I wasn't really a fan of it. I mean, I played it during the N64 days. I was like, yeah, not my thing. No, no, no. I think it was N64 PS1. I don't remember. But I remember I used to play that stuff. I was like, no, I don't like this game. So we got another Diablo 4 expansion, which arrives next spring. And something amazing is that Lara Croft returns. Oh no, we did not know that Lara Croft returned. Of course, they gave the spoiler out, which why did they do it instead of surprising us with that? Which already there has been a lot of slander over Lara Croft. I don't know why. I don't know why people went out there to slander Lara Croft. They started to talk about her looks and all this stuff. And hey, I gotta say something. She got the knockers though, and Lara Croft was the one who got us to buy the game because of the knockers. This is the truth though. Remember what I said back in the day? I said a lot of people went to buy, Tomb Raider, but it was because of Lara Croft. I don't know no one who finished the Tomb Raider day from back in the day. I know I did not finish it in PlayStation 1. I don't know what the hell it was going on. I was just happy to get Lara Croft. Take another 100 Sex Super. He says, it reminded me of Gears of War 5 High Busters IMHO, but you ain't trying to escape a hive because before it gets destroyed, but a so-called greenhouse that gets flooded by goo. Again, Jacob, I do not know why Sony keeps canceling these amazing projects. They have so much fun stuff. It's like they're scared to go out there and release. They're scared to pump up things out there that are service games. Like, for example, look at Marathon. I mean, bro, let me tell you something. Everybody looked at Marathon, they gave their review, and they keep pumping money into it. They just keep pumping money into it. For what? I don't understand. I hope it turns out good. I hope it's not a failure because if it fails, it's going to be a disaster for them. Big disaster. And that will be another PlayStation game that failed. And we're going to be here trolling them, but at the same time, we're going to be sad because it failed. I played through Power Racer on Xbox 2 or 3 years ago and loved it. Nice. And Nini says, whoa, whoa, whoa. He says, I can't wait to play it on my PS5 Pro. Why do you guys always have to brag about the damn Pro? I can't wait to play it on my 3080. I can't wait to play it on my cell phone. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Huh. Yeah, okay. So, check out another 50 Sex Super. He says, why do every PlayStation Sony game cancel turn out to be good when the leaked videos and screenshots said, I don't know, Jacob. I don't know. We got to do something about Sony. Seriously, if the fans are not questioning them, because they never will, because all they do is defend. Because if it was Xbox, we would be asking questions. Be like, hey, bro, what's going on here? I mean, what do you guys keep canceling? This look great. What the hell happened, you know? It is what it is. So I was hoping a coalition side game was a Stranger Things version of Escape Mode with a high busters like campaign. Really? Really? If Marathon and Fair Games is Conquer 2 and 3, then Loop is Conquer 4. Damn. Is the dork back in here, right? They always brag about the Pro. I don't understand you, but they come in here and try to tell us that my Pro is the best console. He even said he was going to send me one. Like, I was like, why are you going to spend that money to send me a Pro? I mean, if you want to send me something, I'll take, let's see what I take. I would take a new controller, something nice, but not a $700 console. I would be nuts to accept that. Never. I would never, especially a console I'm not even going to use. Why? I mean, bro, I even lent out my PS5 because I'm not using it. Would be more exciting. Marathon was a reboot of the original shooter. Be more exciting. Marathon didn't look like ass. That's the thing about Marathon, though. I don't know where's it going, though. I mean, seriously, I keep scratching my head. They keep on sending tests out there to people to test it out. Some people say, well, it looks good. But the thing is, a lot of us are like, because that's the thing, though. We don't trust that much who is saying it's good. Because remember, back in the day when Concord came out, a lot of them were saying, hey, Concord is good. Concord is perfect. And look what happened. I mean, seriously. Look what happened. Checking over another 56 Super. He says, and why does Sony release just bad gas games besides Helldivers 2? Because that was good. Jacob, the question is, why did Sony go ahead and purchase Bungie when they should have purchased the studio behind Helldivers? That's what they should have purchased. Should have gotten swooped up the Helldivers studio, sit there, negotiate with them, and get them. And after they got them, right, they just keep on pumping those service games because they really do know how to make good service games. Louis, I'll send you one for free. Let me know. No, Nene, I'm good. Nene, because the thing is, if I accept it, Nene, it will be listen, Nene, listen. Sometimes in life, some things are good for. I understand that things for free is awesome. It's fantastic. Really, I appreciate that, brother. You want to send me a PS5 Pro, but at the end of the day, bro, I won't do it any justice because it will just sit there and stare at me. Even though I can play some games on there once in a while and probably say, wow, this looks amazing. But the thing is, even though I can say it looks amazing, it won't be like a wow, 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 wow factor for me. I'm not trying to diss your console, but it's the truth. It won't be a wow factor for me because look, We have to wait till developers decide to upgrade it to PS5 Pro, upgrades, right? We have to wait for that, and that alone, I'm like sitting here, why spend $700 for that thing? So no, Elenia, thanks for the gift though, but no, 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 not like that though. I won't do it any justice. I won't be able to enjoy it because again, I have a regular PS5 and I don't use it as much. And when I do use it, I just finish the game and that's it, and that just leave it right there. No more use for it. That's it. And with the PS5 Pro, I think it will be the same thing too. I played the original Marathon on Xbox and it wasn't very good. Wow, really? Hmm. But that's the thing, though. Like I said, though, how can we trust those guys that reviewed Concord, right? They went out there, reviewed Concord, and told us it was good, and now they're trying to say that Marathon is good. I mean, we're still like, bro, you guys said the same thing about Concord. I don't know if it's Sony is telling you to say it or anything, but at the end of the day, they'll look what happened with Concord. And not saying that Concord was bad because I gave them my 2 cents, but they went out there and charged $40, for what? Because again, if it was free to play, the story would have been different. They would have gotten some upgrades into it and make the game better. Because like I said, I gave it my 2 cents. It wasn't that bad. It just needed some upgrades, into it. Some things to be done. But since they decided to charge 40, of course, it was not going to be a success. You had to put it out there free to play and let it cook. That's all you had to do. But no, let's charge them 40. That's how you guys are. So let's keep going. Lara Croft, like I said, came out and announced 2 games. Awesome. Happy for Tomb Raider. Thank God it was about damn time that we're getting new Tomb Raider games, which was nice. And this little guy right here really took me by surprise. That is Control. Even though I have not played Control 1, I got a lot of slander because I have not played Control 1. I have to get around to it, which I will later on during my, video game runs. But yes, this one came around and it looked pretty cool. I was like, man, I really want to play the first Control, see what it's all about. Probably might enjoy it. But yes, this one looks awesome. This one looks awesome. And it's the sequel to 2018's Control, huh? I thought it was good. I thought it was kind of like a DLC thing, but it's a sequel though. Weird. Hmm. Interesting. Of course, more Resident Evil gameplay. More, more Resident Evil gameplay. When you got nothing, you got to put up Resident Evil again. Uh, eh. I mean, just put the whole game out there. Just put the whole game out there. Seriously, you guys keep on putting bits and pieces of the story. Just put the whole game already on the story trailer, and that's it. Just put it on there. I don't know why they keep promoting that game because everybody who loves Resident Evil is going ahead and buy it. I'm already buying it. Since I first saw it, I said I'm buying this because I love Resident Evil games. So I don't need to see more about it. But yet they showed you more and more and more and more Resident Evil. And of course, they had to add Leon in there to get people more excited. Leon! Let's keep going. So, let's keep going down the list. So, more Resident Evil came by. This one, Pragmata. Pragmata gets released and will be released on Switch 2. So, kind of funny. I don't know where the heck these guys got the idea. They were called the Mega Mans. Like they said, start calling us Mega Man. I don't know where they got the idea, but okay. It was pretty funny reading that tweet out there. They're saying, yeah, start calling us Mega Man now because, we also got a new Mega Man, which I'm excited for because, hell, it's Mega Man, the mighty robot, Mega Man. Yeah, Mega Man. Yeah, I love Mega Man. Especially that cartoon. That was a pretty cool song, though. But yes, but Promata, is going to be on April 24th, 2026, and also is coming to the Switch 2 for all you Switch fans. More on Invincible and launches April 30. Thank God. Please, no more trailers on Invincible. We have seen enough of Invincible. I just want the damn game to release. Ugh. Lord, that was one thing I did. Like I said in the show, they have repeated again and again and again trailers. We have already seen Pragmata. We have already seen Resident Evil. We already seen Invincible. Ay, 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 ay. Solasta 2 launches in early access in March with a stacked voice cast. Baldur's Gate 3 fans waiting for the next virtual tabletop adventure and wait along. Celeste 2 comes out in early access in March 12, 2026 for Windows PC. Like Baldur's Gate 3, The Depths, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Rule set for turn-based gameplay. Ben Starr, Deborah Wild, and Amelia Tyler and Ellen Thomas were revealed as part of this voice cast. Okay, cool. Exodus. More on Exodus. Wait, was Exodus shown before? Let me see. Hey, this was cool. Did we see trailers in this game before? So the question is this coming out for everything? Because that's another thing. Because these days with these trailers, though, we gotta watch. Let's see now. I think it's only coming for early 2027. Oh Lord, well, it's coming for everything. Thank God. Whew. Jesus. 3 years of it was announced at the Game Awards in 2023. Oh, 3 years ago. Exodus is back with a new trailer release window from BioWare developers. Sci-fi RPG Exodus is expected to be released in early 2027. It's sci-fi starring Matthew McConaughey. Wow. And like McConaughey led Interstellar, time dilation will play a major role in his story. Nice. 30 Below says RE9 looks awesome. Yeah, it does. It looks amazing. This one, though, really. The Last of Us director reviews a new game. Hmm. Hmm. Bruce Straley was game director of the original Last of Us, as well as its Left Behind DLC and Uncharted 4. Straley co-founded Wildflowers years after leaving Naughty Dog, and they reviewed its debut project Coven of Chicken Foot at the Game Awards. It's an exploration-focused puzzle platformer, somewhat reminiscent of The Last Guardian, and currently in development for Windows PC. Really? So it's not coming to PlayStation then?
Of companion character.
Oh, muting you, but sir. We don't want to hear you. We heard you all the way the other day. It was enough. So you're using an old lady with chicken feet. Okay. She runs. She jumps. Right. Does she attack though? Okay. What the hell is this about? Okay, she gives him a helmet. Goodbye, dude. Alright, she waves at the dude. Okay, they get together to flame things. She jumps. She gets shot at. But does she fight though? He catches her. Then he throws her. Oh wow, that's bullying. Coven of the Chicken Foot. Right. Okay, at least we got some Berserk. Which is now for Steam. Hmm. What's up, TJ? Good morning. That was a weird one. House Marquet shares first look at Sorrows as it gets quietly delayed. Oh, it gets quietly delayed though, huh? Weird. Sorrows almost here now. House Marquet shared a new trailer showcasing its bullet hell roguelike gameplay, gripping on the Game Awards. This build-off gameplay of House Marquet's Returnal, while being a wee bit easier with permanent upgrades for playable character Arjun Devrash and a second chance ability letting him revive during the run. The trailer ended with an April 30, 2026 release date, a month later than the March 20. It was given back in September. If you guys like Sorrows, more gameplay on Sorrows. Again, that's 4 games that have been shown plenty of times. 5 games already. No Law, new game, which is something that I was really amazed by because, of course, it's the Ascent. If you guys played the Ascent, thumbs up to that one. Not only that, it's also first-person shooter. Interesting. Total War heads to Grim Dark Future. That was a big Sega review. We're gonna get Total War, Warhammer 40,000. So yeah, Henry Cavill isn't the only Warhammer 40,000 nerd in Hollywood. Stranger Things David Harbour took the stage to reveal a trailer for Total War. How can you compare David Harbour to Henry Cavill? But okay. All right. So this one. The Witness creator reveals next game. Order of the Sinking Star. This looks fun. All right, let's keep going. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight arrives in May 29th. This is the Batman that I'm waiting for. The open world Batman that I'm going to be playing all the Batmans in the world. I am down for this one. This is going to be such a great, fun, crazy game, guys. It is going to be fun. Oh man. If this is the one I'm waiting for, man, ooh, build the legacy. Yes, sir. Let's go. This is going to be a fun one. Lego Batman The Legacy comes out in May 29, 2026. Now, that game I'm going to buy. Deadpool comes tomorrow. Rivals next month. Nice. Phantom Blade Zero arrives next fall. This one, like I said, was a weird one because they have a world premiere. Seriously, a world premiere. Which this game has been shown like exactly. Phantom Blade Zero has been early anticipated since its announced in May 2023, and now it's almost here. S-Game Action RPG will be released on September 9, 2026 for PlayStation 5 and Windows PC, which is going to be only a year exclusivity on console. So you know what that means, chat? You know what that means, chat? We are getting the game a year later. So all we gotta do is wait. Let's let the PlayStation guys, better test this game for us. Invoke Studios reviews new D&D game. That one had me impressed. That one looks pretty cool. Bradley the Badger. This one is fucking awesome. I can't wait to play Bradley the Badger. This looks like a really fun game. It kind of reminded me of Concord. I don't know if you guys love Concord, but Conquer, is it Conquer? Was it Conquer? Conquer? I don't know. Conquer, Bad Fur Day. Conquer, Bad Fur Day. Conquer, Bad Fur Day. The fact that said in Discord, that they did not have an exclusive deal. Oh, they said that, huh? Oh, okay. So there was not an exclusive deal then. So the funny story is we're back to that shit, right? We're back to that shit. They did not have a deal. Oh, Lord. Here comes the whole Black Myth Wukong discussion. Again, no exclusive deal. No. Jacob, I'll check the DM right now. Hold on, buddy. I played Conquer and I didn't like it. I mean, it was back in the day. Not a lot of people liked it, but it was funny, though. Conquer was one of the funniest games ever made. No joke. Like, the multiplayer thing was hilarious. I love the multiplayer to that game. So let's see what is in the DM that Jacob... here it is. Picture the silver on the ground. Go. Wow, yeah, that looks pretty cool. It looks like a Gears of War thing. Yeah. I'll show that in a bit. Let me see if I can get this up and going. Let me see if I can find that. Picture the video, silver on the ground is to cancel deviation game. That's crazy. I mean, again, I don't understand why did they cancel that. Seriously. Zero evidence of any deal. Sorry, Louis. Zero evidence of any deal. Zero evidence of any deal. I mean, bro, listen. I don't care if there's a deal. It was not a deal. I don't give a shit. It's out for the console and that's it. That's all I care about. The thing is, people wanted to be right on this one. And I'll be honest with you. I'll say this. There could have been a deal. There could have been a deal. As same as that they could have issues to develop for the console because when the game came out, it was a mess. It needed to be fixed, even though the game played well. Some people played it, but it was dropping down to 900, 1080p. So yeah, it needed some love into the game, though. They needed to put some love into the game, and yeah. At the end of the day, though, so if that was a deal or not, if it was looking bad or not, if it was looking good or not, at the end of the day, a year later, it came to Xbox, and man, that's it. We got it. We got it. And it was a thing for people to complain about because, look, even the people who were saying, where is this game going to come out? When is this going to happen? When is this game going to be seen? When is this game going to be shown? Blah, 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 blah. Right? all that stuff, right? Look at now. Game comes out of Xbox, and the people who were complaining about it, did they buy it? I don't know if they did, because all they did was bitch about it. For Loop. For Loop. The Star Wars and Star Trek director J.J. Abrams, Left 4 Dead director Mike Booth took the stage and revealed upcoming channel for Loop from Bad Robot Games. It'll be 4-player co-op shooter, and it will come to PlayStation 5 and Windows. Oh, nice. I don't know why, but this game suddenly reminds me of it kind of has like a little bit of Redfall into it, doesn't it? Woo! Okay, you got big ass monsters. Nice. It looks interesting, to be honest, though. It looks kind of fun, though. But at least it's going on for Steam first, so it'll probably last like a year exclusive or something. Then probably land to Xbox, later on down the road, because that's how things are these days. That's how things are these days. These service games, they go to console, they go to anything else, and all of a sudden they start appearing on the other console. But yeah, if it's coming to Steam, I'll try it on Steam. So first look at Lords of the Fallen 2 gameplay. How many times have we seen Lords of the Fallen 2 gameplay though? I don't know. I gotta look back to it and see how many times we have seen gameplay on this. But I know is we've seen enough trailers of Lords of the Fallen. So let's see. A lot of Grizz. Badger Day 1. Yes, that Badger game looks pretty good. Phasmophobia. Has to switch to nice. So wait a minute. Mila Djokovic is your next Hitman elusive target. Get her. Please do. Get her and try to stop her from making another Resident Evil movie. Now this one, chat. This one has me intrigued. Toshiro Nagoshi returns with Gang of the Dragon. This game, I don't know why, is giving me good vibes. I do not know why. It's actually probably for me one of the best games shown on there. On Toes is spiritual successor Soma. Okay. Where is it? Oops. Where is it? Did I go down real fast? How long is this damn thing? Okay, we're at On Toes, all right? Subscribe to spiritual successor 2015 Soma for fictional games. The horror sci-fi game, gnarly visuals. Judging by what showcase expected to Windows PC and Xbox. Huh. It's not going to PlayStation. Weird. Huh. For Loop is against Sony signed, so it won't come to Xbox. Really? They did? Oh. Watch it down the road come to Xbox. Have faith. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando arrives in March. Now, this game, guys. This game I'm waiting for like crazy. It looks like Left 4 Dead. It looks like, what was the other game that came out? Earlier this generation. I forgot the name of it. It was mentioned earlier before, but yes. This game is going to be fantastic. And not only that, John Carpenter's working on that. Woo-wee! It's going to be a great game. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Let's go. Herd Sheep in Free the Shepherd. Running around as a dog of free shepherds. All right. The Crypt is a soul slate to keep your eye on. Nice. That'll be fantastic. Souls-like game. Another one that's coming around, guys. We got another Souls-like game coming. Oh, wait, it's first person? Uh-oh. This is going to be crazy. And it looks scary, too. Rise again and again. Oh, Lord. This is going to be one of those games. Oh, no. So you die and they take you back to jail, and you got to come back and face these guys. Okay. All right. All right. Faceblade. What is this one about? Wait, what did you see? Hold up a second. Wait, what? Is he using the Schwartz? Yeah, he's using the power of the Schwartz right there. Mm-hmm. All right. Stupid Never Dies, another game that's coming out. Studio made up by Devil May Cry, Dragon's Dogma, Resident Evil veteran, Super Never Dies, launched in 2076 for PlayStation and Windows PC. Oh, another PlayStation exclusive, it seems. Hmm. Console exclusive it is because it's coming out to Steam though. What is this about though? It's just people playing guitars. Okay, there you go. There's some gameplay. Ah, this looks fun. Okay, nice, nice. All right. Lenny Kravitz goes toe to toe with James Bond. James Bond has a new arch nemesis in 007 First Light. Lenny Kravitz will play an unpredictable pirate ruler of the criminal underground in Africa, according to the man himself who joined the stage. Oh, nice. Lenny Kravitz. South of Midnight comes to PS5 and NS2 next spring. Uh-oh. So these guys went on stage and announced that? Louis, because the recently released Lords of the Fallen is a reboot of the game with the exact name from the same devs. Really? Ah. Safo says, I am tired of RE. It's always Redfields or Valentine's or Weskers doing weird science stuff. RE needs new characters. Yeah, I agree with you, Safo. They need to go to another story and try to disconnect from them, right? To disconnect, go somewhere else. Kind of like how Silent Hill did. Silent Hill went, to Japan, which is pretty cool. The new Silent Hill F game that came out, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Yeah. Lord, out of all things, guys, I have seen this trailer too many times. Too many times. And yeah. I was like, yeah. This trailer of this no. I mean, bro, I gotta tell you something. I hope the story to this movie is good because man, I mean, M Bison looks funky. M Bison looks funky. He does. Guile, seriously, Guile. Exactly. Sapo said it right. The Street Fighter movie looks like ass. I don't know why. Like Cody Rhodes as Guile. I mean, Cody, listen, wrestling, you're pretty cool, but you as Guile, I don't, I don't, I just can't. I don't know. God looks like his parents were related. Oh, Lord, I was disappointed. I mean, seriously, this is out of all things. Like this showing up on there. I'm like, no. I mean, I'm like, why? Out of all things, why? I mean, 50 Cent as Barrow. Oh Lord. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh Lord. Oh my God. But chat, is it true that Roman Reigns is gonna be Akuma? No. 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 I know wrestler. I know they are. Isn't that the Miz? Dude, dude, I don't know. Again, I don't know. I don't know seriously, I mean, I can't say much of this because it just looks like ass. I don't know. I don't understand. It's like they took a whole bunch of things and just. It's like they needed to go out there. How can I? Let me see. This is basically when Sony went out for Bungie, right? When Sony went out for Bungie. Oh Lord, Louis Jason Momoa, who plays Aquaman in live action, plays Blanca in Street Fighter. Oh no, no, please no, Mm-mm-mm-mm. Please no, no. This is too much. This is too much. No, I mean seriously, it's like I said, this is how pretty much when Sony went out there to buy Bungie because they needed something big real quick, and these guys just decided, okay, let's make a Street Fighter movie because we have a Mortal Kombat movie. This is the opportunity to do it. Bro, you have done Street Fighter too many times, and none of the Street Fighters are good. I mean, even though I gotta say the old Street Fighter movie was cool, but we were kids though. When we watch nowadays, we're like, huh, huh. Change the channel. Seriously, when I saw this, I did wanted to change the channel though. Seriously, when I saw this, I was like, please change the channel. Please, please. No way. No way. No way. I mean, bro, you guys gotta have a good plot to save this movie. Let's see how it goes. At the same time, it's not this is the game's fault. SC characters in the game are either hypersexually freaks or monstrous freaks. They never find anyone in real life who looks like that. It's gonna be tough. I mean, at least the Zangief persona is easy to find, but Gao though with that haircut, yeah, it's like, yeah, it's not looking good. And Bison though, I mean, come on, Bison and Bison. I would say this is not in Bison. If you want to make him Bison, make him taller, make him look like a cruel leader. It's just like, if you guys remember, when you guys saw Star Wars, the movie, right? The new one, right? And you guys see the Kylo Ren. When you see Kylo Ren with the mask, you're like, man, this guy looks badass. As soon as he takes the mask off, you're like, huh? No, 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 no. I mean, make Bison a badass. Would have been better, but yeah, I would have put Roman Reigns as Bison, or would have put I don't know, someone big as, because Bison is a big dude. He looks like mean as hell, and the guy who plays him, like, bro, he look like I could go ahead and smack you. That's your Oh Lord. Coming exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2 Orbitals, a corporate adventure with retro anime style split fiction. Nice. That's cool. Out of Words is a handmade corporate adventure. This one, kind of gave me like a weird entry to it because man, just those dolls look pretty weird though. Those anime like, with no voice and everything. Mega Man Dual Overdrive arrives in 2027. Good. Finally, we get a review of a Mega Man game. It's been years since we've seen a good review of a Mega Man game. The last one we saw that everybody was like, "That's Mega Man." What was it? Mighty Number Nine, something like that. Oh Lord, Frank West could have played Cammy. I saw a video where a guy put the perfect Mortal Kombat movie cast. Everyone was a perfect fit besides Henry Cavill as Scorpion. Henry Cavill as Scorpion, though. If I put Henry Cavill in Mortal Kombat, where can I put Henry Cavill in? I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Zena, good morning, girl. How you doing, Zena? Forest 3 revealed. That one looks pretty funky to be, a Forest game, but sequel to 2024 Sons of a Forest, it was actually like in the future. But hey, so let's see. Now this one, guys. Chat, let me tell you something. This was a game that I was really happy about to see. Ace Combat 8. I love the Ace Combat series. Thank God we're finally getting Ace Combat 8. Wow. The last one was, I don't know, it was a while back. And it's finally coming back. Finally. It's time to wake up to Warframe. Oh, more Warframe stuff for you Warframe fans. High Guard. This one, chat. High Guard. Seriously. So basically, this was everything that was revealed in the Game Awards. And like I said, there was some pretty good stuff out there. But man, for sitting there 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours at least to watch this, no, I'm sorry. They needed to do something. John Busto, sorry to yours. Your Bubble Butt PlayStation was the most awarded publisher of the Game Awards. Also, you're too old for TGIS fanboy crap. Wow. You really hurt though. I mean, I'm so sorry, John Busto, that you guys only got one award, which was for a TV show. But when it comes to video games, y'all didn't get jack shit. So sad. So sad. That is sad. After you guys go out there hype up and you guys go out there and put that meme saying, well, Xbox did not get any nominations for the Game Awards for the Game of the Year and all this stuff. But hey, one thing is being nominated, but the other thing is getting the award. Y'all didn't get nothing. When it comes down to games, not even for Ghost of Yotei and Death Stranding 2, which Kojima which Kojima, there is a picture out there, and I have to confirm that picture before I say it's true or not. But hey, after Claire won Game of the Year, he stood up and left. If that is true, oh, they need Jeff to help to rob Minecraft for best movie. No. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me tell you something. Listen, if Minecraft would have won, I would have said something. Cause my God, I did not like that movie. I saw that movie and I was like, no, no. I'm sorry. It was not a good movie. That Minecraft movie was not good. Even though it sold a lot of tickets, even though a lot of people went to go see it and everything, but no, no. That story to Minecraft, I was like, no. It wasn't really that good. It was not. I'm sorry. It was just not. It was just not. And Last of Us, probably deserve it. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. You know, I'm gonna be a daddy. Okay, cool. Yeah. Cool. Oh Lord. So does this disapprove the Xbox tax conspiracy theory? No, it does not disapprove nothing though. Because look, at the end of the day though, you guys don't understand what the Xbox tax is, it seems. But if you see and you go out there, every day there's something new with the Xbox. There's always something bad about the Xbox. Xbox does this is bad. Xbox does that is bad. Xbox does another thing is bad because look what happened, right? When everybody's like, well, I don't know what's happening to Xbox. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going on. All of a sudden, Steam Machine comes out, and they're like, "Oh, yay, the Steam Machine!" But yet, Xbox has been talking about this for years, and yet they go out there and they cheer the Steam Machine. Huh. Oh Lord, as one developer showed up with third-party publishers, including Sony and Microsoft, that just prove that they have no idea what gamers want. They did get an award. I love dog shit games, and Yote is my Gotti. It represents everything gone wrong with the industry. Yeah, you told us, Jacob, about the guy who put a video together, Mortal Kombat. That's pretty cool. I mean, I'll be honest with you, that's pretty cool because I've seen some stuff that they done with Mortal Kombat, like do the casting of it. It's pretty awesome. Steam Machine is a day one. Can't wait. So I got a question, Anini. Is the next Xbox going to be day one for you or not? Did Borderlands win? I don't know. We're going to check that out right now. Because now we're going to head up to that. We're going to see who won, who did not win nothing. Which we all know, PlayStation won jack shit. Like I said, I had to come in with the slander today, Chad. I had to come in with that slander because I knew this was going to make them mad. I know it's going to make them mad because they always go out there, overhype things. They go nuts, right? They go nuts. So Anini says, hell no. Oh, shame on you then. Microsoft don't own only 33. They didn't fund it. They only gave it exposure through Game Pass. Yep, they did that, which is pretty cool. I'm happy they did that, though. That was pretty fun stuff. Hold on. Getting a message now. Candle blow up, celebrating the Oscar. Oh. See if I can go. Yeah, I did read it. Louis, after the Game Awards, JTech, who are ponies, said that Sony should buy Sanfal, who made Expedition 33. No, they should not buy it. No, I hope Sanfal does not fall for that because if they do, that will be a big, big effing mistake if they do. They should be out there free. And not only that, they've also gone out there and built a strong community between Steam and everything. So any game that comes out after it has to be third party, can't be locked into a console. It won't do them no good at all. It won't. It will not do good at all for them. So yeah. So here is the list of the winners. Here we go with the slander. So, Game of the Year, the winner was Expedition 33. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Winner. Was Expedition 33 versus Death Stranding 2, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Haste 2, Hollow Knight Silksong, and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, which Claire's Expedition 33 swept up the Game Awards. They won a lot, and I do mean a lot of awards, which was freaking amazing. It's only by 33 that will be so bad. Same thing with that. I mean, like I said, if Xbox were to pick up Studio, it would be a good studio to pick up. But I really do not hope Xbox does not pick them up, though. For what? No, leave them out there alone. I mean, they're doing such an amazing job. You got to leave them alone. You got to leave them alone out there. They're doing an amazing job, and not only that, I don't think they're going to be picked up because what I know is they used to work for Ubisoft, some devs on there. So I don't think they'll be happy for you know. Wait, is that it? Is this behind the paywall? Okay. All right, good. I was about to say. So forget best game direction. We got Claire Obscure Submission 33 on the winner. Best narrative, Claire Obscure, right? Best art direction, Claire Obscure. Best score in music, Claire Obscure again. Best audio design, Battlefield 6, of course. You got to give it a Battlefield there because Battlefield, of course, with the audio, hands down, when it comes to the shooting of the guns and everything, they really do know how to nail that down. Love the audio from Battlefield 6, always best. Best performance, of course, I'm scared. Innovation accessibility. Here we go. Guess who won right there? Kapow! Doom the Dark Age is the winner. There goes one Xbox, award right there. Games for Impact. Uh-oh. Oh, two right there for Xbox. Best ongoing. No Man's Sky, winner. Huh? Okay. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Okay. Best independent game. There you go. Claire Obscure wins again. Best debut indie, Claire Obscure. There you go again. Best mobile game, Unomase, Pretty Derby. Right? Best VR AR, The Midnight Walk. Best action game was Haze 2. How can Haze 2 be the best action game, though? They couldn't. When Sony signed for their money hats, their games isn't allowed to be on Game Pass. They already had a Game Pass deal in place during the development, 100%. Best action adventure, Hollow Knight Silksong. Best RPG, Claire Obscure. Best fighting, nobody's put the best fighting out there. Weird. Who won that though? They didn't actually put it on there, but all right. Best family, Dungeon Combinanza. Best sim strategy, Final Fantasy Tactics. Okay. Best sports racing, Mario Kart World was the winner. Okay. Best multiplayer, Arc Raiders. Best film adaptation, The Last of Us Season 2 winner. So Xbox got two, and Last of Us and Sony has one. But it's not a game, it's for movies. Wow. Best most anticipated game was Grand Theft Auto 6, of course. I mean, who's not waiting for that? And of course, Baby Money said, yeah, I won. Best content creator of the year was Moist Critical. Oh, so Moist won. Moist won. Nice. Moist won. The one I made fun of the most moist one. Okay. So I guess I gotta change my name to Moist Louis to be the best content creator out there, right? Adidas 20 Mero for 24 months economy cast. Thank you for that, Adidas 20. That is fantastic. Best esports game, Counter Strike 2, which that should have been the best ongoing game, but okay. Best esports athlete, Chovi Jongji Hoon, winner. Why didn't Mena win though? I don't understand. Mena should have won. Mena has been kicking ass in Street Fighter, and he should have won that award. Wow. But okay. Best esports team, Team Vitality winner. All right. And Players Voice, Wuthering Waves was the winner. But again, Xbox takes two awards, and Sony literally just takes one for the Last of Us TV show. When it comes to games, Xbox kicked butt this year. But hey, didn't get a nominee for the game for that, right? DK for the best family didn't make any sense. A single player game getting best of family game. What? Exactly. Good point there, Safo. What were they smoking? I don't know. I do not know what the hell they were smoking, but it's always weird with these game awards because same thing with best ongoing game. How can No Man's Sky win best ongoing game when you have Counter-Strike kicking ass all over the place? When you have Sea of Thieves kicking ass too. So Ubay says Xbox One 2, Nintendo 2, and Sony 0. Yes! 100%. Jacob Noah with another 100 sex super. Jesus. I actually think Xbox will acquire someone 2027. And I say 2027 because it takes 1 or 2 years to finalize small studio acquisitions, but I don't think it's sample because E33 seems to not fit in Xbox. Nah, they won't. I don't think. Listen, if they were like to get an RPG studio, and if ever up to sale, that would have been a good place for them to get. So those guys would have been great. But at the end of the day, though, right? Where's Joey though? Joey fell asleep today. I'm waiting for Joey. Let's call Joey though, because Joey was about to throw some spices in there. Let's see now. Let's wake Joey's butt up. Let's see now. I'm calling Joey, guys. Let's see if he picks up. Let me see. I'll get your super chat in a second, Jacob. But yeah, Xbox 2, Nintendo 2, Sony 0. Mm-hmm. Sad but true. Ghost of Yotei didn't do shit. What was the other game? There was another game that didn't get any awards. What was it? Hmm. What was that other game that didn't get any awards? I think it was Spider-Man 2 or something, right? It was Spider-Man 2 that didn't get any awards that time either. Hmm. But like I said, if they were to pick up another studio, that would be a perfect fit for Xbox, especially for a game that they even said and went out there and said, "Hey, thank you." If it wasn't for they even said that the Game Pass was the key success to them because people went in there, tried the game, they loved it, and that's where word got around pretty much to that game. We have seen trailers, we have seen so much stuff. We knew it was an RPG, but some people that didn't really like RPG, right? They went on there and said, it's on Game Pass, let me try it, and then fell in love with that game. Like, for example, with the Boy Lewis, which he bought. Woo! So many of that game. Jake Nova with another 50 sec super. He says, doesn't fit what Xbox is looking in terms of acquisitions. You think not? For me, I think it does, though. If they really want to get like a good RPG studio out there, that would be a perfect RPG studio. But the question is, would they sell? I hope not, because seriously, they should be out there alone. That's the team that deserves to be out there alone. They really do know how to make the best work by going out there alone, and they really did an amazing job with that game. They delivered something. They got many awards and really did an amazing job by delivering that game, of course. But but yeah, at the end of the day, though, it's kind of funny that meme that these fanboys go out there go out there and say that Xbox did not get nominated for Game of the Year, right? They do that meme all the time, every single year. They say, well, it's been years. They didn't get a Game of the Year, nomination, blah, blah, blah. That's a win for this. But one thing is being nominated, the other one is winning it. And you all got nominated with Ghost of Yotei and Death Stranding 2 and didn't get jack shit. All you guys got, simple and easy. All you guys got was one award for a TV show, but you guys did not get anything for your games. Wow. After you guys were out there hyping these game awards up, going out there hyping all this stuff up, going nuts, going insane, talking about it, like yes, we won. I didn't get shit. Tone says the content creator sings and Serial showed all the pony content creators' reaction just as the awards were being announced. It was hilarious. Really? They were mad and furious, probably, right? The question is, name an Xbox first party game that won Game of the Year. The question is, do the Xbox guys care who wins or not? We don't. Oh, we sit here and laugh at you all because you guys are furious that Sony went when it comes to games. Xbox got 2. Yeah, and here's what's funny. They say, but those awards aren't that important, But if it was Sony, you guys would have said, see, Sony got 20 trophies in there, 20 awards. Y'all didn't get shit. That's what y'all would have said at the end of the day, because we know how you guys act. Taking on with another 100 sex super. He says, even if Xbox have a 10-year contract with Asobo, Microsoft Flight Simulator, that makes it so Xbox gets hands if Asobo ever is approached by someone. I think Xbox definitely needs to buy them next. That will be a good buy too, because Asobo really does amazing work for them. It does. Wait, he was pissed? Why was he pissed though? Why was he pissed though? And they wonder why the Xbox guys rub it in their face when they don't win any awards and Xbox wins too. Of course. Why don't we? Because they're the ones who hype it up. They're the ones who are out there trashing Xbox like they always do. They're the ones out there talking shit about Xbox like they always do. Because that's what they usually do. They go in, they trash us, they bash us, they destroy us, they do all this stuff. For what? For what? What is the win? You guys got nominated, cool. But at the end of the day, did y'all win something? No. Then shut the hell up. Incredible that Xbox got 2 awards. And now they're like, it's nothing. It's this. It's that. Mm-hmm. And they wonder why the Xbox right over the face of 2 wins. MBG was the most pissed. Really? That's so funny. They do need to lock down Asobo. Yep, 100%. What was the award for the console sales? I don't know. What was the award on that one though? He should put an award like that right there, so they can have that at least for a trophy as a win, right? He should have an award on there because kind of funny. Last year he decided to add remakes, remasters to the list, but yet I did not see Elder Scrolls Oblivion be nominated for Game of the Year. And that was a good remaster too. I was laughing my ass. I was like, why didn't he put it on there? Especially a game in 2006 or 2007 that won Game of the Year back in the day, though. It won it. No joke. No joke. It won it. When the Game Pass trailer, he said, is this fucking Game Pass trailer? He really did say that? Oh, Lord, he was furious. But if they are real gamers, they would have played Expedition 3 and they would have known why it won 100%. No, because even if Xbox have a contract that makes Xbox notified as Asobo is being talked to being acquired in Xbox first bid, Xbox needs to lock down Asobo 100%. 100%. Asobo is definitely a good team for Xbox to get in and purchase. But for now, you know what? I'd rather them be the way they are. Nice, calm, and quietly out there, having fun, releasing these games they're releasing. And if they do pick up something, I hope it's small, nothing too big. Nothing too big. But again, if they were going to go out there and make a big purchase, get Valve. Get Valve and get it done. Funny as how MBG was dressed up as Leon and RE all day. And just before the RE9 trailer showed the Game Awards, his computer crashed. Didn't come back until an Xbox Game Pass. Oh, wow, Mike Johnson's really personal today. Spent over $100 billion and still cannot win Game of the Year. Pathetic. You know what's pathetic, Mike Johnson? I'll tell you what's pathetic. He had 2 games on there with a lot of nominations and didn't get shit. That's pathetic. No, that's sad. That is crazy. I mean, that cannot be as pathetic as it gets. And what was the other game that got like that? Horizon? And what was the other game that got like that? Oh, Lord. Ooh. Man, he is mad today. I knew this thumbnail was going to make him mad. See what I mean? Y'all can come in here and try to go ahead and slam and try to fight this, but at the end of the day, pathetic. Now that's what you call pathetic. Get nominations, don't get shit. Spider-Man 2. What was the other one? Horizon 2. So wait, Ghost of Yotei, right? Death Stranding 2, which we got to add it to the list. The leopard said about, yeah, he's pissed off. So Ghost of Yotei, Death Stranding 2. What was the other one? Jesus, I mean, wow. Wow. Xbox went 2 for 10. Damn. Oh, Lord. Jade Nunja says 019 with no first party, all praise, plastic box, no one has PlayStation, 100%. That's what they do. They gotta go out there and praise that box. They praise it like crazy. For nothing. I don't know why they praise it so much for nothing. For nothing. Incredible. They went out there and literally for 2 or 3 months, well, Xbox did not get a nomination for again, and then they do that little meme thing where they showed you like for years from the Game Awards that Xbox has not gone to Game of the Year, right? They showed you that because of course they gotta show you that just to get the console war going. And they get all these nominations and everything. They hype this shit up, and when it lands to the Game Awards, the thing one of the things they trust so much. It's not even funny. They trust it so much that they usually brag about it. And this year, he didn't get shit. They only got one award for the. You can't make this up. We gotta laugh at them. They only got one award. This is for a TV show, but for games that didn't get shit. Oh Lord! Exactly, man. You were being furious. That's why you called us pathetic. But like I said, the one that looks pathetic is you guys. All these nominations that didn't get jack shit with your games. Oh Lord, that's pathetic enough. So, as someone makes Microsoft Flight Simulator for Xbox and Xbox IP, if anyone buys them instead of Xbox, you remove us over from Microsoft Flight Simulator development duty, or if the license says so it keeps the IP in limbo. Like I said, if they can go ahead and buy it, go ahead and buy it. I know that nobody can pick them up. Not only, I don't think Asoba's for sale though, but if they were to pick up a studio, that would definitely be a good studio to pick up. Definitely be a good studio to pick up. So what the Purple Lewis for the $2 super. He says, what percentage first party games Xbox? 20%? PS 0%. Yes, sir. Oh Lord. To add more insult, oh Lord, that's even worse. Well, the broke boy Lewis on the $2 super. He says Digital Foundry said that Doom, the Dark Ages, best graphical game in 2025. So I guess cutting grass didn't cut it though. Remember? They were showing us the physics. They're like, wow, only in Ghost of Yotei you can cut grass. And when you go to uh, Zelda Link to the Past and Super Nintendo, you use Link, you can cut grass, to collect gems and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's some fun stuff right there. You can do that. And Link to the Past, you can cut grass. And I think you can also cut grass in Breath of the Wild too, if I could remember correctly. But yeah, remember that? Yeah. PlayStation was the biggest losers of the night, 100%. That was like their trusted source because they used that to console war. But I guess that console war thing for them failed their asses. It failed them terribly. It failed them. You know why the Game Awards are born? Because all the good games are going to be shown in the Xbox Showcase. Oh man, I cannot wait for 2026. That ID at Xbox gonna be pumping games in there. We're gonna have a good time. Yes, we will. We will have a good time and have a lot of fun. Ha! So go to your play riding a horse through empty fields and press Digital Foundry. Laugh out loud. Who would have thought that? Yeah. I turned on patch racing and do Dark Ages and PC and said, fuck it. Fuck that. Laugh out loud. Woo! I gotta say this, chat. An incredible. A Game Pass game. Because like I said, if we do add this one to our list, a Game Pass game wins Game of the Year. Amazing. Is that a win for the Xbox guys? Why not? How come it's not a win for us? Game Pass helped push the game to be where it's at. Game Pass was the one that helped them out to be where they're at today. They said it. They said thanks to Game Pass, we're over out here, we're kicking ass. thanks to Game Pass. Pretty amazing stuff, huh? I was getting 20 FPS. Oh shit. That's the thing though. I mean, they go out there and they talk about this ray tracing, all that stuff. I mean, I don't know. Hold on, I'm getting a message right here. Give me one sec, chat. Hold on a second. Oh. Oh, my tooth. So yeah. Ideas away promoting PC upgrades. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. So yeah, chat. I mean, they were out there talking about the grass cutting. They were out there, South the Midnight voice actors are support begging for gamers to buy South the Midnight on PlayStation and Nintendo Switch too. Oh, poor. See, oh, now you guys are saying that they're port begging. Okay. See what I mean? When you know they lose, they gotta look for that excuse, huh? Which at the end of the day, y'all don't buy games either. So I don't understand what y'all come out here talking like, yeah, I'm the man. We buy games. Y'all don't buy shit. Y'all don't buy games. We've seen that one too many times. And none come to be like, yes, we do. I mean, no, you don't. You don't buy shit. You don't. You go see your team. I mean, you go see your team. What sold? 3 million copies? Ha! Oh yeah, that's a victory. 3 million copies of victory versus 80 million out there on PlayStation. Astrobot, 1.5 million copies versus the 80 million out there on PlayStation. Yeah, that's a win, huh? Yeah. Oh, expedition would have. Oh, you think it would have done good, huh? It would have done it with or without Game Pass. Well, guess what? That's not what they said. That's not what they said, sir. If you want, I'll read it to you. But hey, it's what it is. Key to success. Here it is. I'll even show it to you. Don't get mad at me. But they said it, not Lou. This isn't Lou making up stuff, but hey, we're going to get you even more mad today. That's my job to make y'all mad. Yep. And here it is. Yes, Xbox Game Pass was a huge success to the success of Claire's Space 33, driving massive player numbers, making it the biggest third-party Game Pass launch of 2025, and helping it achieve critical acclaim and awards like Game of the Year. Oh my God! Look what it did. Oh Lord! And he was saying that if it wasn't, it was going to be successful either way. Wow! Take that for making up all those lies. This is what I mean. Why do you guys always gotta come around and make up these lies? Lord, we cannot make this up. So let's see now. So, how Game Pass contributed? Massive audience. Game Pass immediately gave Claire Obscure access to millions of subscribers, making it one of the biggest launches for a non-Microsoft first-party title on the service. Day one release being included launch meant players didn't need to purchase it separately, encouraging immediate downloads and playtime. Critical acclaim and buzz, the huge player base fueled discussion and positive reviews, leading it to dominating the Game Awards with multiple wins, including say it with me, chat, say it with me, chat. Go ahead and say it. Let's make them mad. Including, what was it? I can't hear you. The Game of the Year. Lord, this has got to make them mad. Lord, you got to laugh at this stuff. Oh, wow. Here we go. Woo! Oh, Lord. They are furious. Look at that. Let's read that again. How did Game Pass contribute? I'll read it again just to, because it just, I love reading and I love the way it sounds. Look at that. Critical acclaim buzz. The huge player base fueled discussion and positive reviews, leading it to dominating the Game Awards with multiple wins, including Game of the Year. And that thanks to what? Thanks to what? Oh Lord, we having so mad today. It's hilarious. That statement is cap. That statement is cap, huh? Okay, yeah, it's cap now. Chicken Noah with another beautiful and awesome 50 sex super. He says, I think I also should looking at acquire some horror game studios because it's big horror fan. I can say I personally have nothing. Yeah. They could, huh? That's actually a good one though, Jacob. And I'll be honest with you, they should get one of those really independent studios, really small ones out there that really right nowadays they're doing some so because why should they get one of those really like for example look at Phasmophobia, right? Is it Phasmophobia? Am I saying it right? Sorry if I butchered the name, but they should get a studio like that, one of those indie studios, to make them horror games because for them to have like a better budget. Because Phasmophobia is a fun game though, fun multiplayer horror game, but they should go out there and get one of those studios to make them a really good horror game for us to enjoy with a good what's it called, with a good budget. That's a good one though, Jacob. I didn't really think about it. I didn't have that. That's true though. That is true. They do have State of Decay though, but State of Decay is not scary though. It's not a scary game. You're right about that. Game Pass, the first thing Mike Johnson thinks about when he wakes up, the last thing he thinks about before he falls asleep. Yeah, Mike Johnson is old and seen. Sunrise says, toxic PlayStation fanboys don't play games. Dude, they don't. It's funny. They do not. Because look, they go out there, they cheer for this stuff, right? They go out there, they cheer for this stuff. They say the Game Awards. Yes, we're gonna win awards. Xbox didn't get shit. We got nominated to be in the Game Awards. Yes, with Death Stranding 2. Yes, we're going to win. And all of a sudden, Claire Scary Station 33 goes, sweeps everything up. Man, you can't make this shit up. And not only that, Xbox also gets 2 awards when it comes down to games, and Sony gets 1 for a TV show. Yikes. Wow. Y'all ain't looking too pretty. Pink Charisma says, oh, did you get the Red Dead? Okay, mine didn't. Nah, I have not checked it out. I have to check it out. I haven't checked it out because I was busy playing the Terminator 2D game. Like I said, I'm finishing it up to give you guys my review later on. Salva says, but to be fair, Xbox is promising $70 Game Pass release with the price raise. Will they hit that? Well, Sappho, right now, to be honest, I don't know where the hell we're going when it comes down to gaming. I mean, when in these past few days we saw games spiking up to $80, so probably so. Next year we're going to see $80 games come to it, and people are going to come back and say, "Well, Game Pass is still good, even though it's a $10 upgrade." Blah blah blah. I mean, that's going to be the general discussion of next year, probably, because we'll probably see games go up to 80. Probably will. Probably will. I mean, it's sad, but it seems to be headed that way. I don't drink Game Pass. I had Game Pass. And what are you complaining about? You should be cheering for this, Mike Johnson. You should be cheering for this because you know why Mike Johnson should be cheering for this? I'll tell you why. If you're a Game Pass user and you love Game Pass and you use Game Pass, having a Gotti that came out of Game Pass is actually a good thing. It's actually a good thing because at the end of the day, it's going to intrigue more people out there to say, hey, the Game Pass is working. Let's pump our games out there so we can get that publicity behind it. That's actually a good thing at the end of the day, though. 70 game releases, not the price of games. 70 game releases, how much? Oh, you think there's going to be more? I think, yeah. Oh, okay, let me see. But to be fair, Xbox promising releases with the price raise, will they hit that? Oh, will they hit the $70 games? I do believe so they'll hit it. I do believe so they will. I believe so they will. I mean, I believe so because, look, next year is going to be pumped. Not only for Xbox Game Studios, there's probably going to be a ton of third party games going to be dropping in there, a ton of video games dropping in there. I mean, it's going to be one amazing, 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 amazing thing. Hold on a second. That is my dentist writing to me because I got to put a tooth in. Which, damn it, I should have done that. What's it? It's okay. Oh, Fark, you're missing it. Fark, we have had two fanboys jump in here, Fark. Thank you for that thumbnail. I don't know where Joey is at. I'm still waiting for Joey because Joey has not been able to come by. I think Joey's asleep, though. If he's awake, though, he should be writing to me pretty soon saying, Louis, I'm coming, real fast, though. And I'm missing Joey, though. Missing Joey. Ah. Let me see. Mike Johnson played E33 on Game Pass, but said Game Pass didn't help E33. That's incredible. That's when you know how much of a fanboy they are. Because seriously, this is good stuff right here. I don't understand why they're so mad about it. That statement is cap. What? Even the guys from E33 said that part of it was because of that. Wait, what's Joey saying? I'm waiting for Joey to come by. I think Joey's still asleep. He should have told me yesterday, oh, well, I'm not going to come today, but I guess he's dead asleep. Tooth Fairy returned it. Yeah, the thing was, I have a missing tooth right here. And it's about to get I'm about to get my new tooth in. Yep. About to get my new tooth. Hey, Pickles, what's up? Good morning. K-Pass gave Expedition 3 the money they needed to finish to the finish line. Yep. Yes, it did. And that's what they said. They went out there and said, Game Pass helped us get more users. Game Pass, help people talk about our game. And that's why our game went like this. And that's why it picked up so many awards. That's why I won Game of the Year. And that's because Game Pass helped. Whether they like it or not, I don't care. Joey ran when I came. Nah, Joey has not been on here yet. I'm waiting for Joey. He's not been on here yet. I don't know where he's at though. I called him though. Let me call him again. I think he's still asleep though. I think Joey's dead asleep. Let me call him again. But if not, he'll probably say, Louis, I'm coming tomorrow. And tomorrow we're gonna have one spicy show too. But it's okay. We'll have a spicy show today. No worries. You can have 2-day spices. I'm calling Joey again. Let's see if he goes up. I think Joey's asleep though. Poor Joey. He was tired. You know what's also funny, chat? Let me show you another thing that Xbox did that I found the funniest thing of them all. I find it the funniest thing of them all. Let me show you what Xbox also did that really was interesting oh man, one of the best things that Xbox did out there. And that was, I gotta say, when Xbox wants to market things and be slanderous, I love it when they do, and I'll show it to you guys what they did. This has got to be the best thing they did. This is incredible. Let me see if I can get it so you guys can see it. Let's see, where is that tweet at? I saw that tweet and I was laughing so hard. I was like, go Xbox, bring in the slander. Yes. You guys ready for this tweet? This has got to be one of the best tweets they have done this year too. Besides, slandering Grums, of course. But I'm going to show you this tweet right here. You guys ready for this, chat? Oh, Lord, we got to laugh at this one because it's got to be the best one right here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's hear it for the Game Awards winners. Play these now with Xbox Game Pass. Oh, Lord, the slander. You guys cannot stand this. But look at this. They have Expedition 33, the Game of the Year winner right there on the dot. Tomb the Dark Ages on the dot with Game Pass. 2, which won an award. Hollow Knight Sales Song which Wonder War 2 is on the list. No Man's Sky, another one that Wonder War is also on Game Pass. And last but not least, South of Midnight, which won another award, is also on Game Pass. You cannot make this shit up. Look at them shine, showing us, look what we have here. And what do you guys got? Jack shit. Here's what's funny though. Listen, Sony fans, let me see. Here's 70, 70. Let me see. Let's go through this. Let's go. Is Scar 70? I think it's 70. 70, 70, which 140, right? 20 for Hollow Knight. That's let me see. 20 is 160. No Man's Sky is 20, I think it is. I don't know how much No Man's Sky is. It for free or is it? I don't know. It can't be for free. It's on Game Pass, so it's got to be 20. And South of Midnight, which is 40. If you add them all up, that's $220 right there. Now, let's do the math though. 220 bucks. Yep, 220 divided by 30. That is literally almost 7 months worth of Game Pass right there. Yep. You gotta love that slander, baby. You gotta love that slander. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got to. You got to. And shout out to the 51 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Go for it. Do it. My beautiful, amazing chat. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go for it and do it. And also, like I said, hit the bell. So, Jake going over with another 100 sex super. He says Sony owns the rights to the Spider-Man movies, not the games, so they have to pay Disney a fee to use it. 100%. We know that. They have to pay a fee. Yes. Xbox should go to Disney and say, how much is the Spider-Man Wolverine game license? 100% they should go ahead and do that. But remember, even though they go ahead and offer, but, Sony knows how to do well as contracts. So that way that doesn't happen. You know how it is. Unless if the contracts go away, then they can go ahead and negotiate. Louis, why are you showing Game Pass fodder? I don't know. But at the end of the day, though, Game Pass is kicking ass. And they said for years, Game Pass is the worst service. They said we have Sean Layden going out there saying Game Pass is affecting games all over the place. But guess what, Sean? It seems that the thing that you said came and bit you back in the ass, didn't it? Because Claire Obscure Expedition 33 said, thanks to Game Pass, we're here and we swept up all these awards, Sean? That saying you said out there wasn't looking pretty, Mikey Barra is another one who was out there talking shit. Take that, Mikey Barra. And the funny thing is, I'm happy you guys are getting what you guys deserve, because at the end of the day, though, you guys talk a lot of shit, but you guys cannot walk what you guys talk. Because how about now? Where were you guys out there, when Claire Obscure won? Were you guys out there saying, Game Pass changed my mind? But no, anything bad about Xbox, you got to go ahead and sign it too, right? Xbox does everything bad, Game Pass is bad. This is bad too. Everything's bad. But guess what? It wasn't bad for these guys, though, because they won Game of the Year. Take on another 56 super. He says, I want Xbox to own at least a few game license devs use, so they need to pay Xbox everything using a certain game license. Agree with you there 100%. But again, if that contract is out there, it's going to be a tough one, though. It's going to be a tough one to jump on because those Sony contracts are insane. They are. Right, Game Pass matter. Well, for Pass just wrecked PlayStation. Yes, it did. Because it's kind of funny how they showed you how these Game Awards winners are on Game Pass. They're like, here, we have these games on Game Pass right here. Go ahead, have fun. Jake over another 26 super. He says, or put up their own IP licenses for anyone. That's the thing, though. Like I said, it all depends on what deals they have done or made. Yeah, Clock Revolution will win next year. Oh, Dodo Knights. Listen, if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. At the end of the day, like I always say, and we're gonna have our own Game of the Year chat. You guys are gonna say which is your Game of the Year. It's pretty soon because we're gonna talk about that. Pretty much next week before I head off for my trip. Because remember, chat, I'm going off for a small vacation. I'll be off for 2 weeks. But either way, though, I'm still taking a laptop. I'm still taking things, in case I need to come on and something big happens. I'll do a show, hang out with you guys, just in case I need to do it. I will. And even though probably the internet's going to be a bit slow because I don't know how much internet speed they have, but I'll be able to do something. Yeah. Louis Xbox needs to buy Disney then. What? Nah. Need new. We do not need Disney. I mean, it's more cheaper. I mean, the other day an article came out that people can go to Japan, go to a hotel, go to Disney in Japan, and come back and still be cheaper than Disney in Florida. Disney's really expensive though. So Clockwork looks good, but I would kill for a remaster of Chronom of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. Nice, nice. It'll be nice to see if they actually do make a remaster of that. Freddie Fox says 2 weeks is a small vacation. Laugh a lot. Well, I mean, Freddie Fox, listen. By the 24th to the 31st, there isn't that much news going around, right? Um, and those are complicated dates. Those are complicated dates for all of us. But I'll do my best to go on. If there's something cooking, I'll do my best to go on. If I gotta do it, but I'll be in California time though. But yeah, I'll check. I'll check out how am I gonna do it for you guys to hop in and have some fun. Because let me see what time right now let me check something. What time is in California right now? California time. It's 7:54 a.m. Holy shit! That means I have to be on here like around 6 a.m. in California. Wow. Just right now it's 12 over here, and there's like 4 hours behind. Wow. Jesus. Whew. I'll do my best. I'll probably just hop in at 7 or something. 11. That'll be 11 a.m. 7:55. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Ooh wee. It's gonna be crazy for me. I have to be here like at 7 or something. And I had to be making noise over there. Louis, take a laptop on vacation with you and do a live stream. No, I'm taking my laptop because of work. I gotta take my laptop. Of course, I gotta work though. I gotta work though. Yeah, let's see now. Leandro Felix, hold on. So let's see now. Hmm. Man, Joey's still asleep though. Joey's not picking up the phone. No, Joey, we're waiting for you, Joey. At the same time, so nice, nice, nice. Yeah. But I'll see. We'll make it work. We'll make it work, Chad. We'll make it work. Either way, we'll always make it work. On Pacific Standard Time. Nice, Mike Johnson. Nice. I'll be in California. So anyone from California, I'll be at the Bay. San Francisco, if you want to meet up for a beer, just say, Lou, I'm from California. Let's meet up and have a beer. We'll have a beer, guys. We'll have a beer. Yes, we will, guys. Yes, we will. No problems right there, though. But again, hold on, chat. Let me do this again because I gotta do this again. Hold on. I gotta do this again. I just you just gotta read this again. Hold on. I gotta read this again. Let me just read this again loud and clear because hey, it's just so amazing reading this. Right? Hold on. This just changed though. Huh. Again, let me just read this again loud and clear because I have to read it. Yes. Xbox Game Pass was a huge key to the success of Player of Scary Expedition 33, driving massive player numbers, making it the biggest third-party Game Pass launch of 2025 and helping it achieve critical acclaim awards and like the Game of the Year. Its day one availability of the service introduced a unique turn-based RPG to a huge audience, boosting a profile alongside praise of its art, combat, and story. Louis, fun fact: remember when Netflix was trying to buy WB? Well, before buying for Fox buying Disney, considered buying DC. Wow, that's crazy. From I'll be in San Diego in May. I'll be in Miami next. Oh, nice, though. Nice, nice, nice. Miami, Miami. Paramount trying to steal WB from Netflix. Yeah, I mean, how's that thing going though? Louis, make your way to Las Vegas so we can hook up and do a live stream. Mike Johnson will try to because if I go to Las Vegas, I gotta go to what's that place called? The pawn shop. I gotta go to the pawn shop though. What's that pawn shop called? Oh Lord, What's that pawn shop called? If I go to Vegas, I'm just gonna be there, walking around, Mike. I don't think if I go to Vegas, I'm gonna be live streaming there. But yeah. I mean, if I go to Vegas, I gotta go visit that pawn shop. With that guy, what's his name, Rick? I gotta go visit that pawn shop. Woohoo! And probably get some nice stuff in there. Woohoo! Oh man, I can't wait for my Cali vacation. Yes. You still coming to LA, Crazy Louie? I think I gotta go to LA, but I heard that LA wasn't like a fun place to go to, but heck, I'll probably go. Don't go to the park is 100% fake and mess of let. Really? Don't tell me that. Don't depress me. I want to meet Chun though and Rick. Be like, Rick, I'm a fan of yours, Rick. Take me to go shoot a gun or something. I don't know. Pawn Stars. Yeah, Pawn Stars. They say it is. What? Really? No, don't tell me that. No, no, don't depress me like that. Don't do that to me, chat. Don't do that. I'll still be happy to go though. Let me see. If Paramount is so mad that Netflix gets WB, then Paramount should buy Netflix, and after Netflix gets WB. Oh, sure. I mean, if they're buying Paramount for 80 billion, right? And with Netflix, how much does Netflix cost nowadays? Let's see now. What is the price of Netflix, chat? Go ahead and look for that for me. The price of Netflix. Let me see. Okay, I don't see what the price is, but right now it's an. Oh, the market cap is 400 billion to 435 billion. Holy shit, they got a lot of money. God damn, Netflix rich as hell. Damn. Be careful in LA. Nah, I'm not. I don't think I'll be going to LA though. I don't think I'll be going to LA though. I don't think I'll be going to LA though. It's at a standby though. It's at a standby though. I'll avoid about any large cities in blue states. Yeah, yeah. Four. Oh, the market cap is 4 billion. Matrius, what's up? Good morning, Matrius. How you doing? Oh Lord. Yeah, but I just read that the market cap for Netflix is 400 to 45 400 billion to 435 billion. So yeah, Netflix is a big money. If they get WB, it's gonna become 500 billion. So I don't think Paramount will go ahead and offer that much. Let me see. Let me go check. What's the value? What's the value of Netflix company? Like I said, it's 400. It's right now it's sitting at 429.72 billion USD. So I don't think any minute now Paramount's gonna go ahead and buy them. I don't think they'll get that cash to go ahead and buy them. No. If they do, they'll go broke on the dot. Yes. Why would I marry Cristiano Ronaldo? I can have a beer with Cristiano Ronaldo, but not marry Cristiano Ronaldo. No, why? No, no, Jacob. No, not like that, Jacob. No, no. Doing good, been gaming, nice. But chat, bringing it back in, we gotta laugh at this stuff. That's the price that even MS wouldn't pay. Nope, they wouldn't. Nope, nope. Because right now Netflix is an all-time high, right? It's an all-time high, and no company is going to invest an all-time high right now. Disneyland is in Anaheim, California. Nice. Some real ignorance popping in. What do you mean some? What do you mean some real ignorance? What do you mean by that? The duck of death. What do you mean by that? Who are you calling ignorant? Okay. All right. CBS only has 30 billion. Wow. But when a company's an all-time high, though, you cannot go ahead and buy. Remember what you wrote in the journal when we were kids. I never had a journal, so you're in the negative right there. Never had a diary or a journal. Let me tell you something. If I ever wrote in a journal, it was in first grade, and all I talked about in first grade was going to see the Terminator 2 movie. I saw that movie like 5 times when I was a kid. I told my dad, "What?" He said, "Let's go to the movies. Watch something." He said, "Like again?" Yes, I want to go see it again. Me being like what 6, 7 years old, watching T2 on the big screen, man. I just wanted to see that movie again and again and again and again. Mhm. Exactly. How so though? Men's can definitely afford. No, they listen. They can afford it, yes, but when a company is in all-time high, it's not a good buy. It's always good when it's on the low. When it goes low, it's time to buy. If they go in and buy this like right now, I mean, it's not gonna. They have to offer pretty much 5 or 550 billion to get it, because that's the only way Netflix will probably sell. You know, right? Can't afford it. We'll buy it aren't the same though. Yeah, 100%. It's not gonna happen. And Paramount, I don't know from how the hell they're pulling this, but they said, okay, hey, I'm gonna offer you buy Netflix for 108 billion. They're gonna get a loan from Saudi Arabia or something like that to buy that. That's crazy. And not only that, they already are in 30 billion debt, and now they're gonna increase it to 160 billion. But yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work though. What game? What game have I played? This is Amazon, California. I don't know if I'm going to Disney though. Remember what I said about this week? Don't be a fanboy, especially around Christmas time. Sonny should buy them. So you wrote, if you don't remember the future I want to marry. No, I did not write that, Jacob. I did not have, like I said, I never had a journal. The only thing I wrote in first grade was I wanted to go see the Terminator 2 movie, which I saw like 5 or 6 times when I was a kid. I went in there and watched that movie 5 or 6 times. Not even Batman could get me to go watch it 5 or 6 times. But it was Terminator. Man. But chat, so funny how the Game Awards this year, Sony didn't get shit. 100%. The Clamor payments for Bungie are almost finished. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now the question is, will Bungie recuperate from this? That's why, I sit here and I think like Marathon, you guys really want to push out Marathon. And I know some people out there trying to say it's getting better. But at the end of the day, are you going to get people to jump into Marathon though? Especially for a $40 price though. I mean, you got to do something that's different though. Matrix says, can't wait for his combat. I can't either, Matrix. I'm excited for that game, man. That was one of the best things that was shown right there. But chat again, what would you rate the Jeff Keighley showcase? What would you guys rate it? Nah, I don't think Xbox has enough money to get this whole Saudi Arabia. Sorry, Jacob. Saudi Arabia's got a lot of money. They're super rich. Sony finance money through rent a car. Oh Lord! So the slided rent a car. I mean, that's got to be true. They got a car coming. Remember that car that they're gonna get out there? They can drive with the controller. I mean, I can imagine people, getting a controller, be like, yeah, let's do a wheelie on the car. Let's turn right, let's turn left. Yeah, hit the throttle. Woo! Stop, brake right here. I mean, it's gonna be weird. I mean, you having a controller, which again, here we go. Elites, 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 elites. Xbox? Seriously? Seriously? This is getting. I broke a piece of it. Seriously, Xbox? The elites? Get that shit fixed. It's getting annoying. I'm tired of buying elites. I'm not kidding you. I'm tired of buying elites and dealing with this. Seriously. So much money for something that just. And the glue just wears off all the time. This is glue I'm sticking out of control right now. Wears off all the time. Those old guys have trillions back. Yep, that's true. Oh Lord. Let me go check though. Let's have some fun. How much money does Saudi Arabia have? Let's see now. Saudi Arabia's wealth is vast for massive oil reserve, with the nation nearly 1.5 trillion in foreign assets, while the world's estimated wealth is of 1.4 trillion. Holy shit, they got tons of money. No, I mean, they can't go ahead and buy it. No, no, no. Phil is going to be the next year. No, no. Phil is not a politician. No, 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 no. Jacob, no, no, no. It's at a good closer at an 8. Yeah. Those old guys at Chilling's back. Yep, they did. They had tons of money. Jesus. Show is getting better because no one is. Show is getting better because no one's talking about marathon. Nobody is. I did. I did read it, Jacob. I'm just laughing my butt off. Phil's going to be the next U.S. president. Everyone who have to buy PlayStation gets Thanos snapped. Oh Lord, but Jacob, here's the funny thing though. They all need each other. You cannot snap. You cannot snap the PlayStation as a company though. They all need each other. Each, because here's the thing though, right? They all need each other in order to boost their games, in order to boost more money into them. I don't know why PlayStation has not put more titles on Xbox. I'm still waiting for more titles to come because if Helldivers did good, why not pump the other ones? Why not pump in Spider Man? Why not pump in God of War? I don't know why they're taking their sweet ass time with that, but one of these days we're just gonna have it either on the Xbox store or we're just gonna get it when the next Xbox comes out and we get Steam on Xbox. We're gonna be playing it on our Xbox like crazy and showing to them that we are playing their games. And they're gonna be furious. And we're gonna be here laughing our asses off watching them be furious. Well, what's gonna be the next thing? Well, it's not in the Xbox store. Meh, 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 meh. I think that's gonna be their next one though. I don't know. Because they always move that goalpost though. PlayStation 9 for Xbox Dominant is worth these sacrifices. PlayStation's not gonna die, Jacob. It's not gonna die. It's not gonna die. It's gonna take a long time for you to get a brand name to be destroyed though. Because I gotta say this though, and to be honest, they really did a good job, with their marketing and getting their console out there. You cannot say no when they do something good though. You can't say no to that. I don't see all the industry benefits from Sony existing. They don't come up with any new ideas, and the only one locking third-party content. Well, I mean, you may look. What I want to slander, I slander, right? And when I gotta say something good about the company, we gotta say something good. They really, really did a good job of putting themselves in the market, right? They really worked it up, and still to this day, they got a really good marketing things out there. Sony has really done an amazing job when it comes to that. Now, when it comes to innovation, though, it's normal that that happens, though. Because the thing with Sony is Sony never innovates. I don't know why they don't go out there and take risks to innovate. Or when they do it, they get scared and they hide behind the innovation, right? Remember when because here's the thing though, right? When I sit down and look at PlayStation back in 2012, when they went out there and started to do their own cloud gaming thing, they started to put on TVs, on cell phones, and everything. They really had a good traction. But the thing was, when they were putting all that money in there, they saw that in order to get that money back, it was slow, right? It was slow, so they decided to push away from it. And so Xbox came in and said, okay, you guys did this. Now we're going to do this and make it better. So Xbox came in, they decided to do the Game Pass thing. They decided to do and if you start banning people for that, you're going to be in trouble. Because that goes too far, though, Jacob. That's called tyranny right there. If you start doing that, that's called being a tyrant, though. A modern tyrant. And we do not need modern tyrants in here. Well, without Sony, would others need to innovate? Because that's the thing, though, right? I mean, look, Sony, when it comes to innovation, they're pretty slow. Xbox is pretty advanced with that one. Because Xbox, they came in and they decided to work focus on cloud and build this Xbox Play Anywhere thing that, campaign that has done really amazing stuff. Like for you to game, okay, just kidding, okay. I hope so. I was scared there for once. I was about to take away modding from you. I was like, wait, Jacob, you need to chill. But yeah, but like I was saying though, they went and they innovated. they have done, you can play Xbox on every screen and everything, something that Sony was trying to do back in the day. But again, that money was coming in slow, so they didn't want to take that risk. And now Xbox has advanced with that, and look how much better it's doing, how much money is racking up. Now Sony is playing catch up with that, and it's going to take them some time. Like on how like on how hmm, like how right. So like I was saying though, remember when Xbox in 2014 or 2013 they decided to start putting their games on PC? Sony came by in 2020, started to do it too. Sony came by really late. Not only that, also when it comes down to service games, Xbox was already more advanced than Sony, and Sony this generation, which was a pretty late for them to start service games in this gen. They should have started last gen, because the thing is, right now, right now there is a lot, and I do mean a lot of service games out there that you got to compete against them and try to get your game to be there. Like for example, Battlefield, since it's been for there for years, they can actually take that risk. But for you to come by and start a new game, for it to be good, fantastic, it's hard. Like look, how many projects got canceled by Sony? Many of them. um with Helldivers 2, right? They actually had a banger right there. And it was a big mistake Sony not picking those guys up, because, like I always say, one of the biggest mistakes that Sony did was not picking the studio behind Helldivers. Instead, they went out there and picked up Concord. I don't know why. I mean, I'm still, and Bungie too, I'm still throbbing my head with those decisions. Like, I don't understand why they did that. Well, they picked up Bungie to help, innovate those games, but Bungie was not there to be picked up to help them out with games. Bungie was picked up for the main guy to have the money to go out there and buy cars, as we see though. Um, Xbox is everywhere and is fourth place behind Connect 2.0. Next Playground, Laugh My Ass Off. Grew 1% with 13 games in COD. Save Xbox, Laugh My Ass Game Pass 40, 2026. Wow. You sound real aggressive, bro. I don't know why you came out of nowhere. Xbox is everywhere, but yes, they are everywhere. And it's growing and it's making money. Because that's the part you guys don't see, though. And that's the part you guys don't understand. Because for you guys, if the console doesn't sell, Xbox is dead. That's it. But yet, explain to me why in console sales, they're not selling, as you guys say, yet they're making a shit ton of money. How is that, though? Explain that to me. Well, because they went third party. Or Game Pass this year alone delivered 5 billion revenue. You guys forgot about that, huh? How does that work though? Because that's the thing, you guys are so stuck up with the console sales idea. You think that because the console doesn't sell, they're not making money, yet they are making a shit ton of money. That's the part I laugh at. Because I got another one for you. Explain to me this one. This one's the simplest one. How did PlayStation 5, the only console out of all five PlayStations that are out there, that made more money than even the PlayStation 2 when it comes down to hardware? And PlayStation 2, so what was it? 150 million, which they came out and said it was 160 million with that fake shit. So at the end of the day, though, right? How do they make all that money? It's because of the services, software, and that's how they make that shit ton of money. Software and services, like how Microsoft has been racking up that money. Software and services and software. That's how these companies are making money. It's not because of console sales, because you guys have the bright idea that because of console sales, Sony's kicking ass. Yeah, console sales. No. It's behind the software and services. If you don't understand that, Xbox is under $1 trillion company and losing. Like, they're not losing anything. They're making money. Because that's the thing you guys don't understand. They do not lose. They're making more and more money each by the time year goes by. They make money. The thing is, because you think that the console doesn't sell, they're not making money, yet they're making tons of money. And he is furious. 4K, you got him mad out here, 4K. You got him mad. And yet I'm still making him mad because they still do not understand Why did you do time out Doom Reaper, Jacob? Come on, man. Why Doom Reaper though? He wasn't console wearing, Jacob. Come on, man. Not Doom Reaper. Doom Reaper. His name is Doom Reaper. He means he's a Doom fan. He's part of Xbox. Sorry for that, Doom. Jacob sometimes, misplaces his cue. Get the fuck you going. All right. Hmm. Let me see. How can I untime people? Let me see. Oh, you can't untime people out here. No. Okay, I thought you can. I think it was an accident though, dude. I think he hit it on accident though. He was timing out someone else. I think he did it on accident though. Jacob, stop timing out my man. Doom Reaper is Doom Reaper from Doom. He's an Xbox fan. It apparent PS5 appeals to low IQ, smooth brain. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. See, sorry, he says. See, it was an accident. It was an accident. Accidentally, yeah. I know it was an accident. But yeah, the thing is, though, like I say, though, chat, I mean, when it comes to innovation, right, Xbox is kicking ass with the innovation. We got to say that that's the truth. We cannot lie. Even though media and everything keep on trashing about it, right? About to hit 420K game score, laugh out. Damn, you really racking it up. I'm still 141. I don't even know how to get that thing up. Pause. That sounded so wrong. Sorry, chat. Sorry, that sounded so wrong. Again, I don't have to get that gamer score up. There you go. I think he accidentally hit it though, Pickles. I think it was an accident though. I think it was an accident. It was an accident. But yeah, that DJ Marshman is pissed off. He is pissed off because, man, like I said, that thunder will make him mad. And man, that was Fart Cave doing his magic. Yes, sir. Blue Chew commercial. Oh Lord. I mean, Chad, we gotta laugh at this stuff. That's what we gotta do. We gotta laugh. Because when it comes down to it, right? Like I said, business side of things, PlayStation this Generation 5 did really well. That's thanks to the services and content and all that stuff, right? Which is true. Software, content, and services, all that stuff is make them all that money because PlayStation 5 with 90 million consoles, they have made more money than they did back in the day in PlayStation 2. Incredible, huh? That's what I say though. When you guys sit there and look at hardware and you want to live, well, you will be arrow by an arrow. That's so when it comes down to to what Microsoft looks at, right? That's how it is. When Microsoft looks at games and services and content, all that stuff, right? That's just making in the money, and that's why PlayStation 5 is making shit ton of money. It's not because of 90 million console sales. It's because of the services, content, software, and all that stuff. All that stuff was the thing that pulled in the money for PlayStation. Just like how it's making money for Microsoft. Because incredible, 30 million consoles out there, as they say, what is it, 30, 35? I think Microsoft is at 40 million console sales. I think that's the number that they're at. But with all that little console sales out there, yet they're sitting on what, 23 billion revenue that the Xbox is pulling in? Shit. Give me a company that pulls in 23 billion revenue right now. I wish my company pulls in 23 billion dollars in revenue. You can't make this shit up. Yet they want to go ahead and trash it. Amazing how they want to go ahead and trash it all the freaking time. Yep, that's what they want to do. Sad but true. But like I said though, PlayStation, I don't know what's next for them. I don't know what's gonna happen. For me, I think the PC store is coming soon because they decided to go out there and say, well, they're trying to add Steam into PlayStation. For me, I mean, I'm personal take though. I think they're trying to make a PC store for PlayStation. I think they're trying to make that. Which if they do will be pretty good on them, especially since the guys are using handheld and stuff like that. They, yeah. Since they're starting to use those PC handhelds and everything, having a PlayStation PC store will be great for them. Will be nice for them. If they buy their game on PlayStation, they get to play on their handhelds. Continue on playing. So yeah, I mean, let's see what racks up. Let's see what racks up. So that way, their PlayStation store gets more money in there. Because at the end of the day, that's what they want. They want to get that money in, baby. Yes. Not yet, Jesse James. You got a couple minutes. You got a couple minutes. No worries, man. No worries. But I gotta go take a tinkle. So chat, hold the fort. I'll be right back. If Joey was able to tell Joey, hold the fort, but I gotta take a tinkle, chat. Be right back. My chat, my beautiful, amazing chat. Let me run real quick to take a tinkle. Oh. I'm back. Look, I'm back, chat. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So what has happened while I was gone? PS Store on PC. Well, if you thought Conquer failed hard, yeah, I mean that would be actually a good thing if they actually go that way. I always say that if they did that, that would be pretty amazing on their side. Let's hope and see if that actually does come out to be true, which is something that I hope they're aiming to do. Because at the end of the day, though, like I said, these guys are using more and more handhelds, right? And handhelds are a thing. Why better not make a PS store for PC for these guys to go in, play games, and buy the game once on PlayStation and have it on their PC store? That would be amazing. Because that would be another storefront. And trust me, PC players, all of them would look at that. Louis, how old are your hands? How old are my hands? They're 42 now. 42 years old. PC dudes will not download an entire new launcher for one game a year. Well, I mean, if they put good offers, then they'll take a look at it. Because that's how it is. Because that's the thing about storefronts, right? While you have plenty of storefronts out there and one has offers, the other one doesn't. I mean, that's what you do. When you're a PC, you look at other storefronts. Okay, let me see on Epic what's on sale. Let me see on Steam what's on sale. Let me see on Xbox what's on sale. You start looking at those storefronts and you go ahead and buy the game if it's on sale, on one of those storefronts. So it's nice to see, though. So yeah, I mean, storefronts are really important. Storefronts are really important. So let's see if that actually does come out, which I'm hoping it does, because at the end of the day, why not? Why not? Oh Lord, let's see what's in the news out there just to read real quick though. Let's see what's cooking for today. Let's see now what's cooking. Ooh. Let's see now. What's cooking out there when it comes to news? Activist investment firm 3D Investment Partners have bought even more shares of Square Enix, increasing their stake to 15.4. Nice. Nice. Wow. Where is this at? If you're missing any Arkham games, the WB Games Humble Bundle offers full series, including Arkham Origins. Wow. This one doesn't include Gotham Knights, Mortal Kombat 11. Wait, where is this thing at? I gotta get this. Holy smokes. Bundles up for sale and humble bundles. Nice. Oh man, that's crazy. Hmm. PlayStation better, Xbox is dead, PlayStation will remain king. Here we go. Here, ha ha. Here we go. Hey, Far Q, another one. Got my Terminator 2D No Fake Collector's Edition picked up over the weekend. Man, I tried. Well, when I was about to order it, it was sold out. So now I'm waiting for it to be on the list, right? I'm ready for it to come back so I can go ahead and buy it. I got the bundle before. There's lots of games there for Steam. The Hello Tomorrow. Yeah, I think you told me about that, Will. Yeah, I think you told me about that. Louis, what days are you not going to stream for Christmas? Well, it depends on what news comes by, right? Because I'll be leaving the 24th. So you guys know I'm not streaming the 24th. I'll be out. I will land in California at 12 midnight. So I land in California at 12 midnight. And the 25th, I won't be streaming because I'll be dead tired. I mean, shit. For me, that time will be, uh, since it's 4 hours behind, it's going to be 4 a.m. So I will go to sleep, try to get some sleep in. And then, of course, the 25th is hang out with the family day. So it's kind of hard for me to stream on the 25th, though. So the 26th, we'll see if something comes up. But no worries. Remember, guys, I always send the Louis signal. When you guys see my Louis signal go out, that means I am going live and to talk what I got to talk about. Sounds like Arcade One Up is about to announce it's shutting down soon. What? No way. Don't tell me that. No. Had that bundle before there. Yeah. Bring back for the holiday. Nice. Good stuff. But yeah, I'll be streaming. I'll try to stream this whole week, right? And I'll stream the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, right? 24th, like I said, won't be streaming. And then we'll, like when I send the Louis signal, I'll be on and talk about what we got to talk about, what's cooking. Because it all depends, though, because if there isn't, that many news out there, you got to see. Yeah, it all depends, though. Look, I'm already boycotting Saudi Arabia's bid to WB, but I think it's who bought Square Enix stake. Really? Damn. I mean, they're really investing, but they're pumping money into digital stuff, which is crazy. Out here, did I just see a shadow? I don't know if it was a bird or a pigeon. I don't know. I got scared there for a moment. The bonus of 12 for all games is buy for its defaults. To higher payment, make sure you select the 12. Yeah, nice. Sanchez Martinez Gaming. I heard Big B Money is filling for Joey co-host this morning. Yeah, weird Joey didn't come up though. That's weird though. Joey did not come up. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, I guess Joey was asleep though. He'll come to me later and say, Louis, I was asleep. I'm sorry. Like it's okay. These things happen. I got a girlfriend. Yep. I got a girlfriend. Steve. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh man, I got a girlfriend. Yep. Let me see. I did read it. Arabia government banning EA and Saudi Arabia's PIF is including Paramount's hostile bid to WB, but I think who bought Square Enix stake is. Yeah. I mean, we just got to take that out. Like I said, you got to check that out. I mean, they probably got a lot of cash in there. I decided to make a bid for my life. The Nero said I did read it, Jacob. I did. We got to check out that company, see if they're part of the Saudi Arabia thing. But yeah, that $12 bundle is amazing though. Arkham Origins, wow. But is that for games on Xbox or is it only for PC though? Hmm. Where is the eggnog, Louis? Oh, I'll be having eggnog when I get there. I'll be having eggnog when I get there, man. I just had my coffee this morning, like always. I have my coffee, my steamy, nice coffee on here, Happy, happy, happy. Happy. Oh, that's for PC? Okay, okay. Oh, man, I wish I had that bundle for console. Steam codes. I gotta get that. I gotta get those games, man. WB games. Wow. Woof. Get Batman. Yes. Batman Arkham Origins. It's been a while since I played Arkham Origins. You did not get timed out. What do you mean they did not get timed out? Eggnog should be consumed in the mouse head cup. Moose head moose head cup. Mm. I tell the leg account is me. Oh, that's you? Oh, of course you. Well, I mean, if you came in like that, saying all that stuff, you're gonna get timed out, Jacob. I mean, we're out here sniping, and man, if they're furious, we're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. You know, I had this on cue though. I'm gonna send this to the guys though. Nice, cool stuff right there. Gonna send this to the guys. Let's see what else is on the news. I'm honored. Let me see something. Speed. Let me see. What's happening on Twitch though? I haven't been on Twitch today. Uh oh. Totally forgot about my Twitch followers today. Whoops. Sorry, guys. My bad. Let's see who came in here to say hi. Nobody came in here to say hi. They never do. No. Got the nice Back for Blood. That's the other game. MK11 Ultimate, Fear, Shadow of War, Arkham Knight, Injustice 2, Arkham Shadow, Mordor, Suicide Squad, and Mad Max, MKXL, Arkham City, Arkham Asylum, and Justice 1 is that the bundle. Ah, wow. I sniped today. Yeah. I sniped 2 today. Yes. It's a leopard out there with a sniper. It's looking at you. And Fark is too. Fark is laughing his butt off. What's up, TJ? How you doing, man? I'm just chilling here, you know. About to start heading out. I gotta go to the dentist pretty soon. Just a couple minutes. I gotta start heading out. See if I can get my tooth in. Let's see now. Some good games to buy right there. But yeah, but me, guys, look. You know what? Let's do it. Chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go. I gotta start heading to the dentist. I gotta get my tooth in, which is supposed to be today. And yeah, I got some things I gotta do too. Which I have this whole week to do things. And so Jacob Nova sent me a DM saying that Fallout Season 2 will now premiere slightly earlier at December 16th at 6 p.m. So that way, you guys, we're getting Fallout pretty soon to watch, which would be amazing. Great way to watch in the holidays, especially now since it's snowy. Good times to watch TV series. Yep, I really do hope they go out there and they give us something with New Vegas, man. Can you imagine they give us a remaster with New Vegas? Ho, 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 baby. Yes. But chat, like always, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. What you've been playing, chat? What you've been playing? What you've been cooking? What you've been playing, my chat? Yes, sir. Thank you for that, Jacob. Tomorrow, chat, we're going to be talking a little bit about the Terminator 2D game. Like I said, I'm playing it. The first run that I did, you know, I finally finished it, was only like a 45-minute run. But then, like, I saw the story got better and better and better. Like, there's different stories to the game besides the movie story. There's different stories to the game. Like, what would happen if you kill Miles Dyson? What would happen if you do this? What would happen if you do that? So that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's a good thing, you know, to check out and play that game. It's got 3 different stories to it. But again, when I finish it, I'll give you guys my final thoughts about it, my final review, what would I score it and everything. But man, comparing it to Terminator games from back in the day, whew, this is way better. 100%. Way better. Yes. I bet that Diego Gohonga got 2 achievements: Marvel Invasion, Startup, Don't Keeper, Game Pass for the win. 100%. Firefight Simulator, Ignite, and Skull and Bones. Nice. I'm about to go back and finish it out. Wow. I need to go back and finish Cleo's Curse Expedition 33. I've been too busy playing these indie games. It's insane. Maybe by this week I'll finish it before Christmas. I gotta get that game out of here. Right, chat? I gotta get that game out of here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You should get a single gold tooth. Nah, because if I lose it, I'll cry. No, I'll cry. I'm still on the city builder kick, currently building Tropical. Nice. Tropical 5. Wow, Tropical. Just at level 140 in Battlefield MP. Damn. Crispy Ramble. Damn. God damn, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, Lord. But chat, like like always, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Thank you guys for your super chats. Thank you guys for memberships. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. I love you guys to death. I seriously do. You guys, man, every single time I go on here, you guys are here with me, hanging out, having a blast with the show. Same thing here. Always having fun with you guys is always a blast, man. Always, always, always. Love you guys to death. Seriously, I do. Seriously, I do. And to the haters, though, I'm sorry to say, the PlayStation haters, that you guys are mad about everything, right? It's not our fault. That you guys are mad that you guys didn't get any awards. I'm sorry about that, but guess what? Xbox in for the win for this one. They have had plenty of awards. Yep, every Star Wars game in the works. Star Wars Jedi 3. Oh, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, Jacob will talk about that tomorrow. We'll bring that up tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Yes, sir. But chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so I can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and I do mean a beautiful and awesome Monday. I don't know where Joey is, but you know what? I'll get him. Be like, Joey, you left me alone here today. And as always, I will see you guys on, if we do come back, the Xbox International Podcast right here in this very same YouTube channel with Sourdough, the Big Puma, and Sun Aside for 7 p.m. on Wednesdays, if we do come back. On Fridays, in the environment they don't XPI en Español with Elvis Cenecita and Metal Berserker. Their channel is down there in the description down below. And last but not least, Xboxers laugh my, oh, he's still mad though. Oh, he's still mad. DJ Marsh is still mad. Poor DJ Marsh. About to guess that. Jerry says something in his Kirby suit running around. Probably so. Probably so. And good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when I send the signal out over there on Twitter X, Blue Sky, Discord, and YouTube. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one comes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful Monday, you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning on Good Morning with Crazy Lou Gaming. Bye, y'all. Have an awesome one.